Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Test 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Getting ready to go live here. We know the broadcast is already up and running as we just finished the JV boys game as your Eunice Cardinal JV boys came out victorious over the Melrose JV boys. I guess there wasn't enough for a JV girls game.
Again.
Again. And the reason that seems overly strange to me as I look out there and
they got a big varsity team.
Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13. Look like 14, 15 kids on the varsity. So I'm like,
put together a JV and play.
Yeah.
That's more, more games. More playing time.
Our poor JV this year has only got, I don't know, 6, 8 games, I think, something like that. It hadn't been very many. I know they played in a tournament early in the season, but a lot of these teams that we've played this year have not had JV girls games.
Right.
Our teams, so we haven't had those games. So anyway, just trying to get things up and running. It's going to be me and Charlie here tonight, or today. Resendo is doing some youth stuff, I believe, and so he's going to try to get here if he can. If not, it'll be me and Charlie. We've got the woman, the myth, the legend, Jelly, going to help us a little bit here. So welcome, Jelly. We appreciate you being here. So anyway, we'll be back on here live here in a few seconds. Just want to make sure that our mics are sounding okay, and we'll be back on the line live here in just a few minutes. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nomark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports, here live at Joe Langston Gymnasium in Eunice, as your Eunice Lady Cardinals are preparing to host the number 1 ranked 19-1 Melrose Lady Buffs. This Melrose team, as I mentioned, is 19-1. They made it all the way to the championship game of the Artesia Invitational Basketball Tournament over near the Holiday. In that game, in that tournament, they took down some 4 and 5A powerhouse schools on their way to the championship. In that championship game, they lost to Kirkland Central, a Kirkland Central team that was ranked number 1 in the big school classes at that time.
And this is somebody we want to play right in the middle of district.
Yeah, I've said that a jillion times, and I think everybody looks at me, or at least a lot of them do, like I'm crazy, and why does that matter? It's just a tough deal, and I've mentioned it numerous times. I'm not big on all these non-district games in the middle of district, and here's my reasoning behind that. And I've said this before. I know a lot of people don't quite understand the way it works, but your seed in the state tournament has a ton to do with where you're sitting in max preps come the end of the season.
Right.
I know so many coaches that just basically look at that max preps ranking at the end of the year, and that's their coach's input form.
Yeah.
The max preps counts as 1/6 of the criteria. The coach's input form counts as 1/6 of the criteria. Your wins against district champions counts as 1/6 of the criteria. Your overall record counts as 1/6 of the criteria. So, I mean, when you're talking, 20%, somewhere in that general neighborhood, maybe 15, 20%, each one of those, that max preps ranking is incredibly important.
Right.
And, right now the Lady Cardinals are sitting in that 15-16 spot.
Real close to the
yes,
riding the fence.
Yes, of getting into the state tournament. And a loss to a team like this, if we were to lose, and granted I'm one of those that let's get out there and see what we got.
Yeah.
But if you were to lose at this point in the season, it's probably going to drop you a place or two. If you beat them, it's huge. There's no doubt about it. It's a huge win for the Lady Cardinals if you come in here and win. But if you lose, it hurts you as well. And so, same thing on the boys' side. The Melrose boys are number 3 ranked in the state right now in Class 1A. If we beat them here today, some people would say, a 2A school beat a 1A school, you're supposed to.
Right.
At the same time, if you lose, it hurts you.
Yeah, to the 1A school.
Yeah.
No matter how good they are.
No, it doesn't matter. And so when you start looking at that plus minus and the max preps algorithm that they use, loses just hurt you. And it doesn't matter whether it's to a JV team. It doesn't matter whether it's to Hobbs or whether it's to Lake Arthur.
Yeah.
It hurts you. So anyway, with all that said, Melrose comes into this game 19-1. Eunice comes into this game 10-10. They're sitting at 500 on the season. They did pick up a big win last night. We went over those numbers. Jasmine Martinez led all scorers in that game last night. She had her biggest scoring game of her career. She had 12 points last night. Trying to think of some of the others. I know Alina Rodriguez, I believe, ended up with 10 points on the ball game. I know Chloe Jones had 9. I believe Alondra had 8, and I don't have the numbers in front of me. I took them and put them on my desk because I compile those and give them to Coach Frazier after every game so that I can keep up with the girls' basketball stats so that we've got those historically, and I try to do that anyway, so I'm not sure on all the numbers. I don't have them sitting here looking at me right now. But, we're about 3 minutes from game time here in Eunice, and I want to jump over. I was trying to see. Once again, 19-1 is their overall record. You want to shout out to some sponsors?
Yeah, we'll give a shout out to our sponsors to get this kicked off. Parker Energy Service, Brett and Penny Parker. BT8 Services and Rental, Chad Holler. Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogemeyer, Brandon Matthews and crew. Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, Brian, Nikki, Elma Romero, Aaron Pascal, and all the gang. Eunice Public Schools, Dwayne Haynes, Cynthia Sims, Rosendo. Where are you, Rosendo? We miss you. Matt Coy, Kenny Reed, Mrs. Hahn, David Gallegos, and all the staff. City of Eunice. We got our mayor running around here somewhere. I think he's down on the scoreboard. Redbird Gas, the other Parker, Mr. Bart Parker. NMR Pipeline LLC, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop. Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson. Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean Davis. Devon Energy, Ryan Dean, Bryce Jenkins. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Davis and Myers. All these sponsors make it possible for you guys to hear this from wherever you happen to be. If you're out working or just didn't want to get out of bed this morning or whatever it is, we're happy to have you listening and watching.
Absolutely. We appreciate you all. Kind of a rundown on this as I was looking. Most of you that listen to us regularly, we talk about Eunice every single game. I didn't prepare my normal notes with all the numbers in it, but what I have here is on Max Preps, just kind of looking through things. This Melrose team beat Hagerman by over 60 points.
Wow.
They beat Tatum by almost 30 points. Okay, my wife just sent me a message and says today is Michelle Ostos' birthday. She's one of the Lady Cardinals that usually plays here with this varsity. She also plays some JV minutes, but happy birthday, Michelle.
We'll get to sing happy birthday here in a minute.
Yes.
We've got Jelly, she can sing it.
This team has wins over Roswell Goddard. They have wins over Moriarty. They beat Dexter by 40, beat Capitan by 20, Floyd by 40. They've got wins over Texaco. And so we're getting ready to have the national anthem. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsors.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Eunice, New Mexico, here in Joe Langston Gymnasium, as your Eunice Lady Cardinals are hosting the #1 ranked Melrose Lady Buffaloes here today. So getting ready to get started. They're announcing the teams at this time. I'll run down the rosters. For your Lady Cardinals, Alina Rodriguez is number 20. Number 11 is Chloe Jones. Number 2 is Alondra Maureen. Number 10 is Kenna McBee. Number 3 is Dee Dee Zamora. Number 23 is Jasmine Martinez. Number 42, Samantha Allen. Number 50 is Michelle Ostos, and she is the birthday girl, so happy birthday, Michelle. Number 30 is Aubrey Haller. Over on the other side, we've got number 0, Skylar Wicker. Number 2, Gracie Odom. Number 3, Kai Salisbury. Number 4, Kinley Bradley. Number 10, Lacey Leslie. Number 11, Hallie Draper. Number 13, Isabel Senna. Number 14, Riley Roberts. Number 15, Peyton Nicholson. Number 21, Sorrel Allen. Number 23, Carly Elliott. Number 24, Eden Lunsford. Number 30, Tylee Hill. Number 32, Chauncey Elliott. So getting ready to get started. They're playing some Dr. Dre over the loudspeaker here, and got Miss Davis down there doing some announcing. So getting ready to get started, just waiting on the finishing up here of the intros. Once again, the Lady Cardinals had the big win last night over Hagerman. This Melrose team is a different level ball club than Hagerman, I will assure you.
We've got to be on our toes here now.
Oh, yeah, there ain't no doubt. You know, our kind of elephant in the room all season long has been turnovers. This Melrose team lives and dies off of that. So if you turn the ball over against this team, they'll fast break you and shoot layups until you look up at the score and you're down 30 or 40. So, you know, we've got the kids to compete with this group. There's no doubt about it, but we're going to have to be on our A game to be competitive here today, for sure.
That number, is it 21? Is it a tall girl?
Yeah, you know, they're just athletic. You'll see here as we get started. So here we go. Melrose to jump off. Alina Rodriguez going to jump for the Lady Cardinals, and Eunice wins the tip. Ball in the hands of Jones here at the top of the key. Oh, my goodness, Maureen throws it away just like we were talking about. And here they go on the other end. And they missed the layup, and then there's going to be a foul, and that's probably going to be Jones, and that is always our keys to the game is turnovers and foul trouble.
No
Can't
fouls,
have
no
them.
turnovers.
20.
Ooh.
So either one of those is not good for the Cardinals. They give it to Alina Rodriguez. We definitely didn't need that for sure.
That's one of those ball don't lie, but
yes. So that's Sorrel Allen, number 21. She got fouled. She goes to the free throw line. Misses free throw number 1. She's going to get another opportunity here. The next one is up, and it is good. And Melrose quickly jumps into that full court pressure. Jones she almost had it taken away. Then she gets it back. Now she's still going. Kicks it out to McBee. So somehow she kept a hold of that one, and we've still got it. Maureen up top, looking for somewhere to go with it. She's in trouble, needs somebody to help her. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Looks like we're trying to reset now. Maybe. Rodriguez going to step through. Now she steps back. Her shot rattles in, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez with a great-looking step back there, and Eunice takes the lead early, 2-1. Here comes Melrose quickly back the other way. That was number 2. That was Odom who shot the 3. It was no good. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound, and she's going to look to push. They get it to McBee. McBee drives through, throws up a shot. It won't go.
Oh, almost got her own rebound.
Yeah, battle down low. Rebound ends up in the hands of Sorrel. And she's got Melrose going back the other way. Number 13 is Senna, swings it over to 23. 23 is Elliott. A shot goes up. It won't go. Jones in there battling with the trees, grabs the rebound, and here she comes pushing it the other way. She's going to pull up and shoot a little soft one off the glass and in, and Melrose not liking what they're seeing. Their coach's head is red as Frazier's was yesterday, or his shirt is today.
We're going to talk about this.
That's right, and it's 4-1. Eunice in the lead here early.
Well, let's talk about our sponsors. How about Parker Energy Services, BT8 Service and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, and NMR Pipeline, LLC.
So Eunice jumps out to a 3-point lead here early. The Melrose coach was letting his team have it during the break. They're not used to this for sure.
Not used to going down by 3 in the
yeah,
first
they're not used to being down at all. Like I said, I think the only game they've been down in all year is against Kirkland Central. So Eunice doing a good job here so far. Eunice in the 2-3 zone here today. That's a little different than what they've been doing as well. So Melrose with the ball. 13 is Senna. She gets it over to 2-3. 2-3 is Elliott. She drops it down low, and then they get the ball into the post. A shot is up by 21. That's Sorrel Allen, and that's 2 points. Got to come to them. And then we throw it away, and here comes Melrose back the other way. They get it to the top of the key. Throw up a long shot. It's no good. Gets deflected around. Maureen going to come away with the rebound. And she gets it over to McBee. McBee pushing it up the floor. Up, she picked up her dribble, throws it off the shins of Rodriguez. Rodriguez dives out of bounds and saves it back to McBee. McBee trying to get it to somebody, and she throws it away. And here goes Melrose the other way. They throw up a left-hander, and it is in. That's Gracie Odom. So Eunice trying to get the ball in here now.
Seems like they're just a little bit
Yeah,
a little nervous. I don't know.
They throw it over the top, out of bounds. There's another turnover. This is what I've been talking about. The pressure of Melrose is a different type of pressure that we're not used to dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll make you look like you don't know what you're doing in a hurry.
They move fast, and a lot of them are big, too.
So they throw the ball in. A shot is up. They're going to call a foul down low. That was Sorrel Allen.
23.
So that's Jasmine Martinez called for the foul. That's her first. And that'll send Allen back to the free throw line. She was 1 of 2 at the free throw line early. She'll get another opportunity here. Her first one is up, and it is good. She's got 4 points on the ball game. It's 4-6. Eunice with 4. Melrose with 6. Allen back to the free throw line now for Melrose. She steps in, takes a couple of dribbles. Her shot is up, and it goes in. And they quickly get into the full court pressure. McBee being trapped over here against the sideline. Picks up her dribble, fires it over to Jones. Jones swings it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez shoots the 3, and it is good. Alina Rodriguez with her 5th point off the Jones assist, and it's tied up again, 7-7. This is what I always say. This Eunice team can compete with anybody. This is the number 1 team in the state that their only loss is to Kirkland Central.
And we're running right with them right now.
7-7, halfway through the first quarter. They dribble through, skip it up top to Senna. She runs through. Looked like she traveled to me. No call. Sam Allen had the rebound, and there was a huge collision down there as we turn it over again.
And then they just walked and turned it back over.
All right, so that'll give the Cardinals the ball back again.
You know, without a couple of the little mistakes we made, we might even be ahead of this thing.
5 turnovers here early in the first, and that's definitely the difference. So they get it over in and into Jones. Jones going to push it up the middle. She's attacking through, going to pull up and shoot the little floater. Rattles around, won't go. Sam Allen had the rebound. They take it away, and here comes Melrose back the other way. Senna up the top of the key, swings it over the left side, then they drop it down low. You can tell that's their game plan,
Driving in.
to get it to number 2-1, Sorrel Allen, down low.
20's got her second already.
And they call that on Rodriguez, so that is.
Okay. I
Oh, they gave that one to her? I wonder what happened on the other one because
Oh,
they.
no. Let's don't ask no questions.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe they called that other one on number 2.
Oh, the other one's on 23?
I got one on 2-3. Oh, well. Did she make that one?
Yes.
So Allen makes the first. She's going to get one more. And she makes it. You got to get it in quick. There you go. Jones over to Rodriguez. Back to Jones. Jones going to split the defense, attacks up the middle, throws it ahead to Maureen. Maureen going to pull, and she knocks it down for 2 off another Jones assist. Alondra Maureen with 2. It's 9-9 here, halfway through the first quarter.
Girls are looking pretty good.
So they swing it over to the top, back up to Senna. She's going to pull from 3, and she makes it. And that's 3 for her. Jones now coming up through the.
Whoa, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Yeah, a lot of contact, no call there.
Coach Frazier letting him know.
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
over in the
Like, hey.
official's ear. The official shaking his head yes. So Jones going to run through. They hand it to her. It's 9-12. Melrose up by 3. 3:40 on the clock. Melrose going to back off Eunice in that 4 high set. They get it over to McBee. McBee starts to dribble through the top. She was wanting to pick.
Oh.
And we would have had 3 points, but they called a step through on the travel. So that's another turnover for the Cardinals, and that one hurt because that would have tied it up with that McBee 3. So Melrose to bring it up. That is Isabel Senna. She swings it cross court to 14, which is Roberts, into the hands of Odom, who drops it over to number 3, whose shot is up and no good. Oh, Maureen saved it. It went off the shins, though, of a Eunice player and end up in the hands of the other side. And now here we come back the other way after the Jones rebound. So Jones with the ball up high. They're taking them forever to get set up. You got to move. There you go. She's going to come through the middle, floats it over to McBee. McBee going to come up. Now she crosses over, throws up a shot. It won't go. And it looked like they're going to say that ball's off Melrose. Going to be Eunice ball on the baseline. 2:48 showing on the clock, 9-12. Trying to get it in. They do. They get it back to Rodriguez in the corner. She shoots a deep one. It won't go. A lot of pushing and shoving down low. 2:40 on the clock. Here comes Senna for Melrose. Gets it over to Odom, and her shot is in, and it's 9-14. We had a tie ball game just a few minutes ago, and we don't know more. It's now 8 turnovers for the Cardinals. And there is a double-handed shove.
That might have been a foul.
Man.
But no call.
So we got a timeout on the floor for the Cardinals. 9-14 is the score. 2:23, about 30 seconds ago on the clock. We had a tie ball game. We don't anymore.
Nope, it's starting to pull out. But go through these sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BT8 Service and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas.
Yeah, so far in this ball game, Alina Rodriguez has 5 points. Jones has 2. Maureen has 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's what we show. Then on the other end, Sorrel Allen leads all scorers. She's got 7, most of those at the free throw line. Isabel Senna hit a 3, and Gracie Odom has knocked down 2 mid-range shots for 4 points. So 9-14 is the score here. We're over halfway through the first quarter. Melrose comes out of the timeout at the first horn. As we have mentioned, Eunice has a tendency to not come out. And that was the second horn. We're still not out of the huddle.
We've had the ball dropped on us.
We are still not out of the huddle.
Oh, they better come on. They're not doing the press right now.
They're in that 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap now, so they're going to let us throw the ball in, and then they'll try to press us and trap us on the first pass. So here they'll come. They'll push this, or try to push it to one side, and then they'll try to trap. Jones crosses them over, attacks through the middle, skips it over to Maureen. Maureen for 3, her 3 air balls. Jones saves it back to Maureen, so Jones with the rebound. That's her 3rd rebound of the ball game. They get it over deep to Rodriguez. Her 3 won't go, and here comes Melrose after the Nicholson rebound. Senna brings it across the timeline, resetting the offense. She's going to skip it down low. It's stolen away by Rodriguez, and here comes Alina pushing the ball up the floor. She dribbles over to that left side, crosses over behind the back, skips it cross court, one hand to Maureen. Maureen's thought about driving, then kicks it out to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez was starting the drive, and she was bodied up by Riley Roberts. That's going to be a foul on Melrose.
A lot of contact, a lot of very physical team.
That's the first foul called on Melrose of the ball game. 9-14, as I mentioned, is the score. We've got a substitution coming in. 2-3 is Carly Elliott. She comes in for Gracie Odom. Rodriguez throws it into Jones. Jones trying to set the offense up. Looks like the girls aren't sure what they're running. Now they're going to move and go somewhere else. They get it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the top of the key. Over to McBee. McBee crosses over, attacks through the middle. Floats one up to Maureen. Maureen throws up a shot. It won't go. Big battle down low. And here they come back the other way. They kick it out to the right side, fake the three-pointer. Roberts runs through, and then she throws up a pass over to Salisbury, who lays it up like a steak. She got smacked across the head. They call that on Maureen.
Number 2.
That's her first foul according to the board. So that'll send Kai Salisbury to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up, and it is no good. So she'll go back to the line for another. 1:19 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice trails by 5, 14-9. Next free throw is up, and it is no good. But she's going to get her own rebound, and then Jones ends up with it in her hands, steals it away.
Passed it to Jones.
Yeah, she threw it to the wrong team. McBee with the ball was going to drive. They're going to call the body check foul there as well. So that's the second foul called here in the first quarter. That one goes on Kai Salisbury. There's a horn, and here comes Sam Allen's going to go out. Aubrey Howler comes into the ball game. 1:09 showing on the clock. Rodriguez with the ball, gets it into Jones. Jones steps back, going to cross over, drives through the middle. Now she's going to step back again, gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking around, trying to figure out where to go with it. Gives it to Howler up high. Howler bounce passes to McBee, a scramble for the ball. They fire one away, and it is off the hands of a Eunice player into Melrose hands. That's turnover number 9 here in the first quarter. They get it down low. I thought that was a walk. Nicholson, she kicks it out to Senna. Senna's three's up, no good. Jones with the rebound. That's her 4th rebound here in the first quarter. Jones skipping through, spins around, goes through, gets knocked to the ground.
Oh, I don't like that sound when them bones hit that hard floor.
That was hardcore, and when you can hear that through your headset on these, because these are kind of that noise canceling. Kinley Bradley comes in, number 14. Riley Roberts will step off. She picked up her 2nd foul. So Eunice throws the ball down low to Howler. Howler's shot is up and no good. And then I believe they're going to call the foul on Melrose. Oh, no. They called that foul on Rodriguez, and that's her 2nd already. Rodriguez was trying to get around the Melrose player. It looked to me, they called her for the hold. I thought it was the other way around, but of course I'm a little biased.
Me too. The video don't lie.
Rodriguez steps in and steals, and then they said she stepped on the line. She had a good steal and then saved it back to Jones, but they said she's on the line. They're going to send Rodriguez to the sideline now as she's picked up foul number 2. Jasmine Martinez comes in for her. Alondra Maureen is also going to step out as Sam Allen comes back in. I hope they all know where to go here on the offensive rotation, as it looks like we've got a lot of post on the floor. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Senna runs through. She throws up a shot, and I hope they didn't call that on Jones. They did.
Man, they did.
And is that her 2nd? No, it's her 1st.
First, yeah. She just gets 1 per quarter here, okay.
Yeah, that'll give her 4, and we'll be all right. That free throw by Senna is in. That's her 4th points of the ball game. She'll have an opportunity at another. Isabel Senna, number 13. Her next one's no good. There's a big battle down low. Sam Allen grabs that rebound, kicks it over to Jones. Jones going to fire up a half quarter, and it comes up a little short. At the end of the first quarter, we've got the score: Eunice 9, Melrose 15.
Quick shout out to the sponsors here: Parker Energy Service, BT8 Service and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. Set the table for us to be here. I mean, without all the sponsors we got, we'd be like some of them schools up north. They'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Be like those schools where you go up there and they tell you can't broadcast because they don't like your live broadcast hurting their profits.
Exactly.
So anyway, we're that quarter, with about 2 minutes to go in that quarter, it was 9-9, and that is the difference though in these high-level ball clubs. When you turn it over, as you noticed right there, those turnovers lead to points.
Yep.
And we had 9 turnovers in the first quarter. After at one point we had 4 turnovers, the score was 9-9. 5 quick turnovers and the score is 15-9. And here we go, starting the second quarter.
Yeah, they're going to take advantage of those turnovers.
Yeah. So Melrose looks like they've got most of the starters, not all of the starters, but most of the starters back on the floor. I don't see Senna. They've got Bradley up top for her. But Eunice is now, looks like they're still in that 2-3 zone. They are. They get it over to Odom. Odom going to take a long three. It won't go. Haller with a great rebound, kicks it over to Jones. Jones swings it cross court to Maureen, who shoots a nice one. Alondra Maureen for two off another Jones assist. Alondra Maureen has 4 points.
Just like that, it's 11-15.
7:30 remaining on the clock here in the first half. Eunice on defense. Melrose with the ball. Odom swings it into the corner for Bradley. Bradley back to Odom. Odom throws a one-arm cross-court pass to Elliott. Elliott tries to force it down low. Eunice knocks it away. Ball's still getting bounced around. They're battling for it, and Odom ends up with it. She kicks it up top to Elliott. Elliott throws up a long shot. It's no good. Two Eunice players battling over it. Jasmine Martinez comes away with the rebound. She gives it to Jones. Here comes Jones. Jones to Maureen. Maureen steps through, spins back, steps back, gives it to Sam Allen. Allen looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it back to Jones. Jones going to run through the middle, floats one over Jasmine Martinez. Jasmine jumped right as Jones let the ball go, and Jasmine was on her way down as the ball was going right over the top of her fingertips.
She was coming down, the ball was going up.
Turnover number 10 for the Lady Cardinals.
And it's a 4-point game.
I was just speaking to Chloe again. We're always talking hoops at the house. I was telling her this morning that on a lot of those where she gets down there in the paint, she just needs to shoot it. I know that, she's got the, I want to make that pass heart, but sometimes those passes are ending up in turnovers that hurt us. And Jones was playing defense there. They came up and set a pick on her. The moving screen was called.
That number 21, that's her first.
Yeah. So that'll give the ball back to the Lady Cardinals.
They're in full court pressure now.
Oh, and we've subbed Jones out here. So we've got Jones and Rodriguez both out here against the full court pressure of Melrose. Kenna McBee does a good job, gets it down the floor over to Maureen. Maureen back to McBee. McBee spins. Ends up in the hands of Maureen out here on the right wing, back to McBee. McBee pump fakes, gives it back to Maureen. Our offense is struggling right here. You see that big cluster of people up in the paint. We throw it away. Here comes Odom back the other way on the run out. She's fast, and she lays it in for two. Watched that young lady in track the last couple of years.
She can move, huh?
And she's a runner for sure. And we call a timeout over on the side, struggling to get it in against the pressure. And at the timeout, 5:51 remaining here in the first half. It's 17-11. Eunice trails by 6, and I see Rodriguez and Jones headed for the scorer's table.
We don't have our cheerleaders here today because they're over in where?
Yeah, they're in Clovis. So shout out to our cheer team as they are in Clovis at the cheer competition.
Good luck to them.
Yeah. So
we'll see some more trophies coming back from
that. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's neat that we're doing that for sure. No doubt about it. You know, we've got an extremely empty gym today.
Yeah.
I've seen more people here at junior high games than there are here for this girls game.
A little shot of it. It's pretty bare.
It is bare. It's bare on
I think
both
our
sides.
Student section, we got 3 students.
Yes, 3 students in the student section. 3. So Eunice to throw it in. Melrose is now in that 3/4 court trap. So we're running a full court press breaker against their 3/4 court trap. And
nice.
Maureen knocks down a nice one. That's 6 points for Maureen off the Alina Rodriguez assist. So Melrose with the ball out in the corner. They throw it down low. Jones comes in and ties it up. And that's going to give Eunice the basketball. Now, I was going to say now they're going to get in the regular full court pressure, but they're not. They're still in that 3/4 court trap. They swing it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it knocked away, and they're going to run out on the layup. Oh, and they blow the layup, but we don't have anybody back.
Nobody got there.
And Odom ends up getting the rebound and the putback. So they get it into Maureen. Maureen pushing it up the floor, skips it cross court to McBee. McBee runs up, dribbles through the middle, throws up a floater. It won't go. It's off the hands of Jasmine Martinez, and it'll give the ball back to Melrose.
When they do a three-quarter trap with all them girls out there, you think there'd be a couple of open, which that Marine got that point a while ago.
Yep. So they throw the ball into Senna, does Melrose. She brings it across the timeline, flips it over to Odom. Now she looks cross court over to Elliott. Elliott throws it to the corner to Senna, who cut all the way through. They give it back to Elliott, back to Odom. Odom's going to take a deep three. Her three won't go. Kenna McBee in there battling. She gets the rebound, throws it back over to Rodriguez, who gives it ahead to Jones. Jones dribbles through the middle. What in the world was that? But she gets her own rebound. Her putback won't go. And now they're going to call for the travel.
So ball back in Eunice's hands.
Yeah. Jones jumped in the middle. I think she was going to throw a pass to this cross corner. That person rotated up. There was a defender between her and the player, and so she threw it up at the basket. And that's a 5-second on the turnover. That's turnover number 12 for the Lady Cardinals.
That's just that athleticism on this Melrose team, covering them up.
So Melrose to throw it in. It's number 21, Sorrel Allen. She throws it into Isabel Senna, who brings it across the timeline, kicks it over to Odom on the right side. They rotate Senna through and then throw it back to Odom, who skips it to Elliott at the top of the key. And they drop it off to Senna in the corner. She takes a long three. It won't go. And Alina Rodriguez had the rebound, but then she threw the outlet pass right to Melrose, and now she gets another rebound, and she throws this outlet pass over to Jones. Jones going to throw up a floater. It won't go. And then Jasmine Martinez comes over the back.
That's 3 on her.
Yeah, that's 3 fouls on Martinez, and that'll hurt because she does a lot of important stuff for this Cardinal team, including rebounding and playing defense.
And they're in the bonus, so it'll be 1-1.
So 3:55 on the clock, 13-19. There's that first shot that's up. It's no good. It was a 1-and-1. Sam Allen grabbed the rebound. Both teams were just kind of standing around watching. Sam's the only one, I think, for either team that went for it. Rodriguez comes down, throws up a long three. It won't go.
Yeah, we need a good Rodriguez day today.
Yes, we do. She's knocked down one long three and a two. We need a couple more threes. They throw it down low. Ball gets deflected around, ends up in the hands of Melrose on the baseline. That's Senna. She kicks it out to Elliott, skips it cross court to Odom, who drives through the middle, throws up a shot, and it goes in. Wow. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points already for Gracie Odom. Maureen now with it, gives it back to Rodriguez, who throws it down to, and a nice move there by Kenna McBee, and she gets fouled. That'll send Kenna to the free throw line. They call that foul against number 3. That's Salisbury. That's her second. So Kenna McBee goes to the free throw line, 3-11, and she misses the first one.
So 13-21 with 3:11 left in the second quarter.
Odom runs in to get a spot in the lane. McBee back to the line. Her next shot is up, and it is good. So Kenna McBee with her first points of the ball game. Senna with it, brings it across, throws it ahead to Odom on the left wing. Back to Senna. She skips it cross court to Elliott. They're looking at the post, and Rodriguez does a really good job of deflecting that ball out of bounds. The big post player for Melrose had Sam Allen pushed all the way back up under the basket, and they were trying to get it to her. So there they go. They get it into the corner to Senna. She's going to take the deep three. It won't go. A rebound and a putback by Peyton Nicholson, and we've got a timeout on the floor as the Cardinals are down 9 now, 14-23, 2:48 remaining in the first half.
Shout out to our sponsors once again. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BT8 Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Services.
You know, we talked about it a little bit in our pregame. These two teams met multiple times in the summer, but the Lady Cardinals had their 6'1" All-State first-team center Caitlin Parsons during those matchups, and the Cardinals were victorious in all the summer matchups, according to the scuttlebutt I hear on the streets in the summer. But once again, they had their 6'1" post player who's no longer here, and so a huge difference.
Big difference. Yeah.
If you'll look, a lot of these buckets are either coming off turnover fast breaks or rebounds and putbacks down low.
Right.
And with our 6'1" athlete down low, you wouldn't be seeing that same thing. Melrose is now rotated into what I call a 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap. Oh, Rodriguez throws that one away. Here comes Senna. She spins around, throws up a shot, and it goes in.
Seems like when we have a turnover, they capitalize every time.
Yep. Get it to Jones. Jones in the middle. We're too congested right there, and we throw it away. That's 15 turnovers on the game for the Lady Cardinals.
I haven't even got through the half yet.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, this is a different level of pressure, and they keep rotating the type of pressure that they're putting on us. So you can't just call one play and expect it to work. They're going to give a three-pointer right there for Odom. That's 13 points for her. Oof, we almost throw it away again. Now Jones has it. She's just going to try to dribble up. I think that's what I would go to. Up, and then we throw it away, trying to swing it cross court to a run-out layup for 2-3. And just like that, Eunice went from tie ball game at 9-9 to now it's 30-14 as Eunice is getting taken to the woodshed and worn out.
Game. Well, let's run through these sponsors. Got a minute. Full time out. Parker Energy Service, Brett and Penny. BT8 Services and Rental, Chad Howler. Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogelmeyer, Brandon Matthews, crew. Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, Brian, Nikki, Elma Romero, Aaron Pascal. In all the gang, Eunice Public Schools, Dwayne Haynes, Cynthia Sims, Rosendo, Matt Coy, Kenny Reed, Mrs. Hahn, David Gallegos, and the staff. City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Mr. Bart Parker. NMR Pipeline, LLC, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop. Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson. Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean Davis. Devon Energy, Ryan Dean, Bryce Jenkins. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Davis and Myers. Thanks to those sponsors, and or we wouldn't be here. And I kind of wish we were doing better since we're here, you know.
Yeah, so here we go.
Tough team here.
Trying to get the play set up, coming out of the timeout. Jones going to dribble up. She reverses over to Maureen. Maureen has her pass knocked away into the hands of Melrose. Then we almost stole it back. Ball gets deflected, goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Eunice basketball. The Melrose coach up talking to the official. He didn't like the call there.
Wasn't real happy about it.
Jones cuts through. Swings it over to the back. Jones takes it. Now she's headed up through the middle. She's going to skip it over into the corner to Maureen, who takes a shot. Her shot won't go. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Eunice ball on the baseline under their own basket. 1:35 remaining here in the first half. Eunice trails 14-30.
I'll get rid of that ball.
Yeah, there's another turnover for the Cardinals. Alina's going to have to start throwing the ball in when her players break. She a lot of times waits, and I know she's looking for that person to get open under the basket, but when everybody cuts, now we're all just standing there basically like we're posting somebody up, and we struggle then to get the ball in.
Got to have that plan. And
Rodriguez does a real good job of deflecting the ball right there. What about the contact on the
Mercy.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of contact after that steal.
He must have just been looking at the line down there since she stepped out.
He called Jones for stepping on the line after she took a hip check that almost sent her into a somersault.
She takes a lot of those
And
hip
there
checks.
she goes again. Jones with the steal, and here she's running out. She's going to throw up a shot. It won't go. And here comes Senna, and Rodriguez steals it back, and she shoots the mid-range. It won't go, but she gets her own rebound and her putback, so Alina Rodriguez adds two more to go along with her fourth rebound there, and Melrose pushes it the other way and throws it out of bounds.
Oh, 53.5 seconds. Got Melrose 30 and Eunice Cardinal 16.
So Eunice with the ball. bringing it up against the three-quarter court pressure. Jones skips it across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez picks it up, throws a one-hander into the corner to McBee. McBee shoots a long one. It won't go. And then she's going to get, Maureen had the rebound and gets hammered on the back.
Oh, a lot of contact.
Yeah. So Rodriguez to throw it in again. If you'll watch right here on the cut, you'll see some people open.
And then
right
she
there. And she got that one in to McBee down low. Ball gets battled around. They throw it ahead to Senna. She's going to throw a run-up shot. It won't go. Maureen with the rebound. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes behind the back, crosses over, flips it over to Jones. Jones skips it cross-court to Maureen. Maureen looking down low, throws it all the way cross-court to Jones, who gives it to McBee. 15 seconds on the clock here in the first half, and McBee thought Jones, there's a travel.
Yep, got the travel.
Yeah,
I was afraid they were going to call a foul.
It was a travel. There ain't no doubt.
She ran into a potential foul.
Yeah, if she jumps to 2 feet and then steps, it's not a travel. But if she stops to a single foot and then tries to step through, it's a travel. So Jones with the ball over to Rodriguez. 3 seconds to go. Rodriguez throws it away. That's turnover number 20. The Eunice Cardinals have got 20 turnovers here in the first half. At the end of the first half, it's 16 Eunice, 30 for Melrose. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors while we take a little halftime break. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, Go Cardinals!
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, Go Eunice Cardinals!
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports, here live from legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium, as your Eunice Lady Cardinals are hosting the number one ranked 2A or 1A girls basketball program in the state of New Mexico, a team that has only lost one game all year, and that was in the championship of the Artesia tournament, a tournament that had a lot of the best 4 and 5A schools, even 6A schools in the state over there playing in it. And this team played in the championship of that tournament, got beat by Kirkland Central, one of the best, historically, one of the best powerhouse big school basketball programs in New Mexico from way up in the northwest corner. With that said, these Lady Cardinals were tied in the ball game at 9 apiece, and then the wheels fell off. I think at that point we had 4 turnovers. Yep. Since that point, we have 16 more turnovers to add to those 4, now sitting at 20 turnovers on the game, and we trail 16-30. Quick shout out to our cheer program. They were in Clovis competing in the cheer competition. Miss Davis just came up here and told us that they won both categories, so they got 2 first place trophies. First place in both categories. I think one is like a cheer, the other one's like a cheer dance with music type thing, and they got first place in both categories. So shout out to our cheer group, our cheer coaches. We appreciate you. It's quiet here without you, as we have a tiny crowd here today.
And those trophies are going to look real nice in the new gym.
That's right. I concur.
Everybody hopefully got
concur for sure. So, we're playing Melrose, kind of an interesting thought on that. My mom's family historically is all from Melrose. That's where my mom graduated high school here in Eunice, but all her aunts, uncles, grandparents, everybody lived in Melrose.
Huh.
And so she said when she was a kid, Eunice didn't have girls' sports, but Melrose did.
Huh.
So she said she remembers, like when they would go visit with her cousins and whatnot, she remembers them talking about, playing sports and all that sort of thing. So a pretty neat deal, kind of a link. So getting ready to start the ball game here, or start the second half. It's 16-30. Melrose going to have the ball. They're throwing it in over on the far side, which is the home side. We sit on the visitor side.
Yeah.
They'll be going from our left to right. Melrose in the maroon uniforms. Eunice in the home white. Senna throws it in over to Odom. Odom swings it back up top to Salisbury. Salisbury back to Senna, and then they drop it down low to their post player that's their bread and butter. Ball gets deflected around, and the speedy Odom comes up with it. She's got 13 points on the ball game, but she gets that rebound. They get it up top, swing it across to Odom. She plants her feet, throws up a 3. It won't go. Jones got hammered as she grabbed the rebound. Rebound number 6. She gets hit. I believe that foul was called on 23. So that'll be her second of the ball game. And so Melrose still in that little 3/4 court trap. It gave us some fits. Jones splits the defense, kicks it over to Martinez. Martinez gets it back to Jones. Jones throws up a shot. It won't go. Jasmine Martinez takes it away and then gets it back to Jones. Jones over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Jones. They're trying to reset the offense. I sometimes think we do better in the scramble just going.
Just going and
when we set up offense, we seem to make more turnovers like this than we do the old-fashioned way. Maureen comes through, gives it to Jones. Jones comes across the top, throws up a floater. It won't go. Melrose pushing it back the other way, and here they come on the run out. Now they're going to pick it up. Nope, they kick it to Odom. She's going to attack. She throws up a one-hander. It won't go. And number 2-1, Sorrel Island gets 2 more points. That's 9 points for her on the ball game. Melrose in the 3/4 court pressure here. Floats it down, and Eunice does, into the corner to McBee. McBee skips it to Rodriguez, who has an open 3. Her 3 won't go. Melrose with the rebound, and here they come back the other direction. Melrose is Senna with the ball over to Odom. Odom's going to drive the baseline, and then she loses control of the ball out of bounds. That Odom, I'm fairly certain that's the young lady that she runs hurdles, and, man, she is a speedster on the track. 6:14 remaining here in quarter number 3. Jones with the ball, throws it down to Martinez, in and out of the hands. That's turnover. That's the first turnover of the half, but turnover number 21 in the ball game. 16-32. Melrose has us doubled up right now. Senna with the ball.
Turnovers getting us.
Yes. Odom back to Senna. Senna into the corner to Elliott. Elliott throws it back up top to Senna. She stepped in, thought about the shot, kicks it over to Odom. Back to Senna. Senna steps through, runs through the middle. Elliott comes through, throws up a shot.
They
They
called
Jones. No, they called it on Jones from behind, I'm assuming.
Oh, really?
And I think that's 3 on her, is it, or 2?
I think 2.
Yeah, they show 2 on the board. So that first free throw goes in for Elliott. That's her 3rd point of the ball game. She'll have another. So she's back at the line. Her next free throw is up, and it is good. Eunice trying to get it in and beat the pressure. They throw it over. Stolen away. And Melrose with the ball on the attack. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Maureen had the rebound. Almost had it taken away. Gets it over to Rodriguez.
Get that ball, you got to move with it because the girls are very physical.
So Rodriguez over to Jones. Jones going to dribble through. Attacks through the middle. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pump fakes. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Melrose ball. So Melrose to throw it in. They'll have to drive the length of the court. 5:17 showing on the clock. We're in quarter number 3. 34-16 is the score. Senna brings it across the timeline, pulls up at the top of the key, throws up a 3. It won't go. Maureen pulls away, has a good rebound, almost threw it away, but we've got it again. So they're going to bring it down. And they throw it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to throw it to Jones. Rolls it across the floor back to Jones. Jones back to Rodriguez. Now Rodriguez has the spot-up shot. Her shot won't go. Melrose had the rebound. Kenna McBee takes it away. They get it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez's shot is no good. I couldn't tell what they called there, but I'm.
Lane violation? No.
Oh man,
foul.
they called number 4 on Jasmine Martinez. That'll hurt the Lady Cardinals significantly.
I think Gary's head is about as red as his shirt right now.
Yeah, he's throwing his hands in the air. Looks like he's at a 1990s rap concert with his hands in the air like he just don't care. 4:30 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Ball ends up in the hands of 14. Roberts, she takes a long one. It won't go. Rodriguez with a nice rebound. And then they're going to call a push foul as Rodriguez kicked it out to McBee. McBee got shoved. Rodriguez now with 5 rebounds in this ball game.
3 on number 14.
So Jones with the ball, skips it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez dribbles through, kicks it back to Jones. Jones going to come through and then throws a cross-court skip pass to McBee. McBee throws up a floater. It won't go. Howler with a big rebound and put back as Aubrey Howler gets 2 points on the board. It's 18-34.
That was a good-looking putback.
Odom trying to get it into the post. Senna attacks through the middle, and they're going to call a foul there.
That's on 30.
Wow, they call that on Aubrey Howler. They must have been watching a different game than me. So Howler called for the foul. It looked to me like Howler was standing there with her arms in the air like she just didn't care. So that free throw is good. I can't even tell the number of that young lady. And the second one is no good. And then on the rebound, they're going to call another. They call Aubrey for that one again as well. So that's 2 quick fouls on Howler. And that one will send, let's see. So the ref giving an explanation to Aubrey Howler about his foul call. I've been watching the game my whole life, and I didn't agree with it, so I don't think I understand it, but he can give it to her, I guess. Anyway.
They got all the whistle and all the power down there.
That's right. Giving her an explanation of why he called the foul. 2-1. Let's see. There's a nice running one-hander by Kenna McBee in traffic. And so here comes, it's 20-16 is the game. Eunice, 16 points down, 3:35 on the clock. Melrose with the ball in the corner. They back it way down and throw it in over the top. And Howler had no choice but basically to stand there and take it as Jones cuts through the middle, drops a nice pass over to McBee. McBee floats it in for 2. Nice shot there by Kenna McBee, and another assist by Jones. Here comes Melrose, wasting no time, bringing it back. 22-38. They stop, and Odom shoots the long 3, and that is 16 points for Odom. And Melrose is going to take a timeout with 3:05 remaining in the third. It's 41-22. Eunice trails here in the third quarter.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber.
Yeah, so the Lady Cardinals are out here competing. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Down 19 here at this point. They're out here making a run. I think the last 2 times these teams met, it was about a 40-point win for Melrose. So, I guess so far a moral victory.
Yeah. Well, the turnovers is the difference.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
22 turnovers in this ball game. I will say this, and I should probably knock on wood, but there ain't no wood around here.
Hit me in the head.
Yeah. 22 turnovers in the ball game, only 2 this half, and we're over halfway through the third quarter. So that's what's kept us within the, under 20 in the differential here.
When you think about a turnover, if it equals 2 points, then 20 times 2 is 40. You got to be careful.
So Maureen ends up with it. They get it to Jones. Jones spins through, attacks through, ends up on the floor. There's a battle for it.
And a jump ball.
And a jump ball down low.
We'll keep the ball down there.
So it'll be Eunice ball on the baseline. Rodriguez to throw it in. Eunice gets in that stack up near the top. Trying to get it in. They throw it to Melrose, and here goes Melrose back the other way. Melrose pushing it. They reset it once they get down here, set their offense up, running that little overload on this side. A lot of teams like to run that overload. Now they've ended up on that side, so they'll kind of overload that side of the floor. Senna drops a nice pass in. Maureen in there battling. A kick out to Odom. Odom's 3 is in. That's 19 points for Gracie Odom. Jones now with it, kicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez comes up through the middle. Rodriguez stops, trying to get it. Now she pulls for 3. She shoots it, it won't go. And here comes Melrose back the other way. 22-44. Melrose has doubled us up again. Here comes the shot, it's no good. Rodriguez gets in there and grabs a rebound.
A lot of contact.
They're going to call it jump ball. Rodriguez had it. When she spun around, Holler was there bodying her up, almost like a defender. And then all the defense kind of gathered around them, and Howler and Rodriguez were both stuck in there. That looked like a carry. Senna with the ball. She throws up a floater through the middle, and that was a floater pass. And then they skip it all the way back out top to Odom. Roberts with the ball. She throws it into the corner to Senna. And they're going to call the post move there as they're hooking and shoving. Yep. So.
You asking a question?
Yeah, the young lady from Melrose was not happy with the call. She said something to the official. They get it into Jones. Jones attacks up the left side. Gets knocked out of bounds.
To the floor. Again, I've seen Jones on the floor a lot the last couple of games.
Man, last couple of months, for sure. Man, she comes home most days just black and blue. I mean, literally the legs and arms, some of them handprints.
Yeah.
But Rodriguez with the ball on the left side, goes through the middle, skips it back over to Maureen. Maureen steps into a shot. It won't go. Melrose with the rebound. Eunice steals it away. It ends up in the hands of Jones, and she gets bodied to the floor again. She spends a lot of time down there. What's interesting is some of these crews think that she does that because she wants to. They think that she just runs around and does belly flops on the hardwood just for fun, I think.
Well, they're mistaken, I believe.
Yeah, I can assure you. That's what they seem to believe. We throw the ball away again, and, well, McBee dives on it.
Tied it up.
And they're going to say it's wide again. So we saved ourselves out of a lost ball there. 22-44. Eunice to throw it in. 1:08 on the clock. Trying to get it in. They get it into Haller. Haller throws it back, trying to get it to Rodriguez. It gets deflected out of bounds. It'll be Eunice ball on the baseline again. I think we've thrown it in 3 or 4 times here.
1:05 left in the quarter.
Yep.
Melrose leads 44-22.
Eunice to throw it in. Looking for somebody to get it to. They throw it up top to Jones. Jones with the ball. McBee's, they were trying to get it back to Rodriguez in the corner, but McBee popped out there and was there as well, so then we couldn't get it into either. Rodriguez steps through. They thought about calling a charge. You could see in the hands the way he was doing it, but then he changed it
behind
to a
his
block.
head.
Yeah. So that'll send Rodriguez to the line. That's the first foul on Senna. They called it on Senna. So Rodriguez heads to the free throw line. 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Her first free throw is no good. She'll have an opportunity at another. A horn. And nothing happened. So anyway, Rodriguez with the next one, and that one goes in, and now there's a horn. I guess they were subbing for the shooter. 53 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Eunice trails by 21 points. Melrose throws it in. 50 seconds to go. Senna brings it up the left side, skips it over to Odom into the corner. Now they drop it over to 2-1. That's Allen. She throws up a shot, and it is good. I believe that's 11 points for Sora Allen. Rodriguez out. She usually throws it in. So McBee throws it in, gets it ahead to Jones. Jones throws up a shot. It won't go. I think a lot of times she gets down there to shoot those shots and expects contact, so when she don't get any contact.
Yeah, I was expecting it.
Yep. And there's a long 3 up and no good by Odom. And it looks like it's going to be Eunice ball. They get it into Haller. Haller throws it to Odom on the other team, and she shoots it for 2. That's 21 points for her. They get it into Jones. Jones has it taken away. And she's going to lay there on the floor and think about it a while.
But she's up and moving.
Yep.
So
23-48 is the score. Eunice taking a pounding here.
Go ahead and shout out to our sponsors right quick. End of the third quarter. Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, LLC, the Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. What a game.
All right.
We got one more quarter to play, and I think the girls started off really good, and they got to turning that ball over, and Melrose just, like you said, if we turn the ball over, it's going to get ugly, and it's gotten ugly.
Yeah, I know that a lot of folks that listen probably don't always like or maybe even agree with my analysis of the game, but a lot of these games, even the ones that we won last night, we had 20 some odd turnovers.
Right.
And I'm always saying, yeah, everybody's in here with this big smile on their face and acting like they're enjoying it because we're winning.
Yeah, winning's good.
It's winning. But when you have 20 some odd turnovers, that's not normal. As I mentioned in the boys game last night, I think the boys had 7 or 8
for the whole game.
For the whole game.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have, I bet you for the season we're averaging 20 plus a game.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we've had games where we have 30. We had 20 in the first half of this game. We've only had 4, knock on wood, so far in this half.
Right.
But against better teams like this team, you're down 25 points because of those turnovers. And so you know,
And
sometimes
we've held the score a little closer in this
Yeah.
third quarter
Yeah.
just because of not having all the turnover.
sometimes those wins against weaker teams, though, are fool's gold
Yeah.
because you think you're doing really good and really you're turning the dang ball over too much, even though you're ending up on top with the score. So here goes Melrose with the ball. We're starting the fourth quarter. 23-48 is the score. Melrose dribbling it around out here on the right side. They kick it back up to Senna. She's going to try to dribble through attack, and they're going to call her for the travel.
She ran into a brick wall, too.
Yes, she did. Ostos, and it's her birthday. Michelle getting some playing time.
Happy
She caused
birthday
that.
to her.
She caused that turnover. So Maureen now driving through. She's going to keep attacking, gets it over to Jones. Jones looking for somebody to get it to, turns around, goes back. Now Rodriguez with the ball. Over to Jones. Jones looking at the cutters going through. She's going to dribble through, kicks it over to McBee. McBee hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking. Jones pops up. Rodriguez takes the three. It won't go, and they're going to call Ostos for over the back. If I was her, I'd turn around and look at that ref and say, it's my birthday.
You can't call that on my birthday.
That's right.
What's wrong with you?
Can't be calling over the back on my birthday. Call her in over the front on my birthday.
Right.
23-48, 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Eunice trails 48-23. Melrose with the ball. That's Bradley, guarded by Jones. Kicks it back up to number 10. That's Leslie. Ball gets deflected around. And I think Rodriguez and Jones must have thought that ball was off Melrose because they both watched it go out of bounds. And then the whistle was blown and they pointed Melrose way. So 6:45 on the clock. Melrose with it. They get it to Senna. She thought about the deep three. Now she dives through the middle. Throws a pass up. No good is the shot.
A lot of contact.
Let's see what the call is here. Called it on 10, so they call McBee for the foul.
First one.
Yeah. So Melrose trying to get it in. To me, that Jones comes through, steals it away.
Ostos actually tagged that one up.
Oh my goodness! And Jones blew the gimme. She's had one of those days. She missed a gimme like that earlier. That's the second gimme. You can tell she's flustered.
Well, that's very
There's a
un-Chloe-like.
deep three up and no good. Jones going to body somebody up. So they skip it cross court, come through the middle. Senna going to come through. Does a little step through. Her shot won't go. Melrose with the rebound, kicks it up to the top. Long three is up and no good. Jones with the rebound. That's number 7 for her. Jones runs through the middle this time, throws up a shot. It won't go. Michelle with a big rebound. She goes up. Her shot won't go. And here comes Melrose on the rebound. Here they come the other way. There's a partial block there by Michelle. And there's another block by Michelle. And Maureen comes away with the rebound. That's rebound number 6 for her.
She's actually, the birthday girl is actually helping us out.
Yes, yes. You know, she played well early in the season, and then we quit, she quit playing much varsity minutes, started playing all JV minutes in the few JV games we've had. I think she's done a good job. I think she should get more playing time, my opinion. But especially if we're going to play a slow pace, which is kind of what we've done.
She's a big presence there.
There's a nice deep shot by Kenna McBee for 3. Alina Rodriguez with that assist. Here comes, they're going to call her for the charge. Senna, she comes through a lot of times through the middle, and she tries to do that little step through skip. And when she does it, she just ducks her head and comes flying through there. So they call her for the foul there. 26-48. They had a bunch of the younger ones in. Eunice now back within 22. And as we mentioned, that 20 point, I guarantee you that coach is looking at that because in came all the starters. They throw the ball ahead to McBee. McBee's on the run out. She's going to float one up. It won't go. And here comes Melrose back the other way. How many of those run-out layups have we missed?
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, we've struggled with those today. There was a shuffle of the feet. I thought that was a travel. They throw it down low. Shot is up and in by Peyton Nicholson.
She just goes up strong, gets that in there.
Jones splits the defense, attacks the middle, comes through. I think she was trying to pass it, but it went flying out of there. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 turnovers for the game, and they're going to call Rodriguez for the foul.
That's 3 on her.
So 3 fouls on Alina Rodriguez. The first free throw by Odom is up and good. That's 20, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points for Odom, and she'll have a chance at another. I don't know what everybody stopped and started talking for a few minutes, but here we go. Her next one rattles in, and it goes in at 23 points.
They backed off of the pressure a little bit.
Yeah. Jones only with 2 points in this game. As I was looking at this, she's averaging about 12 a game for the season this year, so she has struggled to put the ball in the hoop. Haller has it taken away, and here comes Odom. She backs up, thought about the shot. Now she's going to try to reverse it. She does, or Rodriguez with the steal. She tries to step through the middle. They throw it back up as they take it away. And now here comes Melrose again, back the other way on the attack. Long shot is thrown up. It's no good. And 15, Peyton Nicholson with the rebound and putback. That's 8 points for her.
3:32 left. Score 54-26 Melrose. Not the outcome we wanted.
Not even close. Not even close. We throw it away. Melrose with the run out. They miss a shot. It gets deflected out of bounds.
I thought on Melrose, but apparently we touched it.
Yep. Yeah, games like this, they just, to me, like I said, I go back to so many issues with this game. I think it's terrible scheduling. I don't know why we decided to schedule the number 1 team in the state right in the middle of the district.
Right in the middle of district.
But we scheduled the number 2 team in the state last week.
Yeah.
And one of the better than average 4A teams in the middle of district as well. So like I said, just doesn't make sense to me. 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. 26-54. Rodriguez with the ball. Comes off the screen. Tries to dribble through. Defense steps over. They throw it down to Jones. She had it, picked it up, has it again. There is a full-blown
frustration.
Yeah,
down there.
she's tired. It's just a.
We've got a timeout. We'll take a chance to shout out to our sponsors right quick. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Redbird Gas, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BT8 Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Service. One of the things that I was thinking about, Jimmy, is, a year or so ago, it seemed like we only had just a few sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it takes us a whole minute time out to get through our sponsors just reading through them.
When I first started doing these, and I'm not saying it's me by any means of the imagination, but when I first started doing these, we usually had 4 or 5 sponsors, and now we've got a big list, so it's a good thing. So Rodriguez knocks down a 3, but I'm assuming they said that
it was on the line off of Melrose.
So Eunice to throw it in again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. So bodies flying all over everywhere. So that'll send Jones to the free throw line.
1-1.
Yep. So they call that foul on 14. That was her 5th foul. Can't even make my little marks correct on my piece of paper. So Jones heads to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up and in. 3 points for Jones here so far in this ball game.
Highly unusual.
Yeah, like I said, this definitely her lowest scoring output of the season, and as I mentioned, like I said, she's missed out a couple of run-out layups.
She wasn't feeling real well yesterday, I know.
Martinez goes to the ground. Yeah, she wasn't feeling well last night either. But Martinez goes to the ground, gets back up. Melrose with the ball, brings it down. So they swing it over to the left side. Jones takes it away, and she's on the run out. She drops it in for 2.
That looked more Jones-like.
5 points for Jones, 2:15 to go in the ball game. 29-54 is the score. Jones trying to step up, get a steal. They kick it across to number 11. That's Hallie Draper. The shot is up. It won't go. People getting knocked all over everywhere. And it's going to be Melrose ball on the baseline. So Melrose to throw it in down under their basket. They do. They throw it into the corner. Now they're going to go right back to her. They try to. Jones up there pressuring the ball. Shot is up off the glass. No good. Rodriguez had the rebound. Now it's going to be tied up. And it's going to be Eunice basketball. It's a 25-point ball game here with 1:48 to go. This Melrose coach is looking up there going, okay, keep the 20. You can have 4 buckets or 4 points, but no 5. Get it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Martinez. Martinez back to Jones. Jones steps through, attacks the basket off the dribble, floats up a shot, and it's off the glass and in.
She must have heard us talking about her not getting too many points. She says, I'm going to get a few just to show you guys what I can do here.
So Melrose back down here on the offensive end. They throw up a shot that goes off the back side of the backboard out of bounds. And so Eunice going to make a couple of substitutions here as Jones and Rodriguez head out. And in comes Maureen and McBee. 1:14 to go here in the ball game. 31-54. Eunice trails here late in the ball game. Maureen trying to get through there. She gets fouled by number 30. That's Tylee Hill.
They'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
1-on-1. So they're calling more fouls this quarter than they did in the first quarter. I can tell you that right now.
So this game has taken a long time, too. Yeah. Maureen back to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up, and it's no good. Howler with a big rebound and the putback. So Alondra Maureen's missed free throw is 2 points for Aubrey Howler on the rebound and putback. That's 3 rebounds, 4 points for Howler.
Tied it up. I thought she tied it up.
Yeah. Skip the ball cross court, looking inside at the post. There's a shot that's up by number 24. That's Eden Lunsford, and her bucket is in there for 2.
33-56.
McBee brings it across the timeline.
Be a good time for a three-pointer.
Man, I'm telling you it would. Maureen with it, throws up a shot. It won't go. Ball ends up taken away by Maureen. Maureen skips it cross court to McBee up near the top. She crosses over, almost had it taken away, gets it back, crosses over again, goes through the middle, throws up a floater.
She'll go with the free throw line.
Yeah. So that'll send McBee to the free throw line with 9.3 seconds to go. For those of you at home watching, listening, after this game, we'll have probably about a 15-minute warm-up for the boys, and then we'll have the boys' game. The Melrose boys are the number 3 ranked team in the state, as McBee drops that one in there. Kenna McBee, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 points for McBee. She's got a chance to get into double digits here. Misses the second one. Sam Allen almost had the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Eunice ball with 7 seconds to go.
A little 3 just dropping down a 19-point game. That would be nice.
Man, it would help slightly. I mean, for us.
help our feelings anyway.
Yeah.
Huh?
So we throw it up to Marine. Marine's got it. 5 seconds to go. Gives it in to Haller. Haller back to McBee. McBee steps back, throws up a three. It won't go. And at the end of the game, the final score is Eunice 34, Melrose 56. Quick rundown of some numbers in this game. It looks like for Eunice, Alina Rodriguez had 8 points on the ball game. Chloe Jones with 2, 4, 6, 7 points. Alondra Maureen with 6. Kenna McBee with 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Aubrey Haller with 4. Rebounding, Chloe Jones led this team in rebounds, and she has the last couple of games, which is extremely strange. She's nice. The smallest one out there for sure. Jones also had 6 steals and 4 assists. Got both teams out there saying a prayer after the game, so that's kind of neat. Over on the other side, let's see. Alondra Maureen, as I mentioned, had 6. Kenna McBee with 9. Aubrey Heller with 4. Down on the other side, Gracie Odom led all scorers. Looks like she had 23 points in this ball game. Kai Salisbury with 1, Isabel Senna with 3, 4, 5, 6, Peyton Nicholson with 8, Sorrel Allen with 11, Carly Elliott with 4, and Eden Lunsford with 2.
All right.
So with that said, we'll take a break. We'll be back here in about 13, 14 minutes to get started with our broadcast of the boys game. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!"
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!"
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live from Joe Langston Gymnasium in Eunice, New Mexico, as your Eunice Cardinals are getting ready to host the Melrose Buffaloes. Melrose comes into this game as the number 3 ranked team in 1A in the state of New Mexico. So this should be a very, very good game. The two teams are very closely matched, and I think it'll be an exciting one. This has all the makings of a very competitive ball game, so it should be exciting. This Melrose team, as I mentioned, is ranked number 3 in the state in 1A. The only 2 teams ahead of them are Magdalena, that's the only undefeated team in the state of New Mexico, and Fort Sumner, who we played last week. And so anyway, this is a real deal ball club here for sure. Huge test for the Eunice Cardinal team. Next week we finish up district. We'll have I believe Hagerman and no. We have Jal and Loving remaining. So anyway, next week will be senior night here in Joe Langston Gymnasium, as we'll be recognizing our seniors next week as well. So might let your senior parents know there's not very many of those. So as they just mentioned on the loudspeaker again, want to shout out to our cheerleaders as they got 2 first places today in the 2 categories that they were competing in over in Clovis. So shout out to our cheerleaders. Congratulations to them. We miss you here. There's not much noise, been kind of quiet, but at the same time, we know you're doing your thing and we appreciate you. Proud of you and whatnot. So with that said, they're announcing the 2 teams. We're getting ready to get started here. We'll send it over for a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be back here in just a few seconds, ready to go live.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live from Joe Langston Gymnasium in Eunice. As your Eunice Cardinals are in white, they will be hosting the Melrose Buffaloes, who are in the maroon with the gray stripes. With that said, both teams have been introduced and we are getting ready to start. This should be a fun game to watch for sure. There's the flip up, and Melrose comes away with the ball on the opening tip. A little bit of a strange tip, but here we go. Yeah. Melrose swings it over into the corner. It'll probably take me a few trips to start to get who's who, and there's 2 points for number 24. That's Cy Draper, and Melrose, or Eunice, comes back the other way quickly. They get it over in the hands of Gomez. Gomez pitches it back to Thompson. Thompson dribbles through off the drive, kicks it back out. Skips it down to Gomez. Gomez floats one in for 2, and Jorge Gomez gets on the board off the Ashton and Thompson assist, and he threw me a shirt a while ago, so shout out to Ashton. Right. He pointed right at me and chunked it up here, as I was mentioning the other day that they will never throw us any shirts. So Melrose comes quickly back the other way. A shot goes up and not in by, I believe that looks like an 8. What is it? Oh, that's a 0. Michael Cardenita. Cardenita? Okay, I'm going to call him Michael.
Just call him Michael.
That's right. So 0 is Michael. Oh, and Eunice throws that ball away. There's a run out the other way. Shot is up, partially blocked by Gomez, who was hustling in, and Garcia comes away with the rebound. So Eunice now back with the basketball. Gomez thought about the step through, then kicks it out. Gomez over to Thompson. Thompson with the ball up here in the right corner, dribbles over toward the right side. Starts to attack, then kicks it over to Gomez. Gomez squared up, was going to skip it down, gets it to Thompson. Thompson with the mid-range, won't go, but Luis Gomez with the rebound. His putback gets battled around, and then they give that to Melrose. I thought for sure that was us.
One of them. Yeah, me too.
So Luis Gomez doing
might be deceiving.
Yeah. So Melrose with the ball. That's number 4, Roy Ball. He brings it up, throws it over into the corner. They kick it down low to 2-4. That's Draper, and they're going to call a foul on one of the Gomez's down low. Is that 3-2 or 2-3? They're both down there. 3-2. That's Jorge Gomez. That'll be his first foul. Give the ball to Roy Ball. He's out on the right wing. Skips it cross court to Yuri. And then a long three is up by Michael, and it's no good. And Gomez with the rebound. So Thompson with the ball now up near the top of the key, dribbles over to the right side, looks down low, gives it to Gomez. Gomez was going to hand it off, then just changes his mind, gives it to his other brother Gomez. Ooh. And we kick it back up to Thompson. Thompson comes through the screen, throws up a shot. It won't go. Man, Garcia down in there in the trees, and he's going to get the rebound and the putback for and one.
Garcia is typically one of the smaller guys out there, and he gets a lot of rebounds.
You know, he's kind of like Chloe in the fact that you don't think he's going to get those rebounds, but he's so quick that the next thing you know, he's down in there grabbing it, and you're like, what just happened?
He runs under those tree branches and just gets up there in the middle of it.
So his free throw is up and no good, and quickly coming back the other way is the Melrose Buffaloes. That's Eldridge. He skips it cross court. There's a little dribble drive by Roy Ball, and then a shot goes up from 2-4. That's Draper.
Get a foul.
And I think they called that foul on Billy Blevins. They did.
That's his first.
So that'll send Draper to the free throw line. He's number 24 for his first opportunity there at the line, and he makes the first. That's 3 points for him, as he did have a bucket earlier. He stuck his hands out. Wanted somebody to shake his hand. Nobody shook his hand. His teammates left him hanging, so he just kind of left his hand hanging there a minute and then slapped his own hand.
I'll just shoot another one.
He gave himself 5. The next free throw is up, no good, but Melrose is going to get the rebound. The ball goes back into the hands of Draper. He throws up a shot that's no good, and here comes Garcia. Garcia pushes it up the floor, gives it to Blevins in the corner, over to Gomez. Gomez going to shoot for 3. His 3 won't go. There's a huge block on the putback of Luis Gomez.
That was a decisive block.
That's right. Now Thompson has it up near the top. He comes off the screen, dribbles over to the right side, throws it out to Gomez. That's Luis. Into Jorge Gomez. They get it back out to Garcia, and he's going to reset him. Garcia comes off the double pick, kicks it over into the corner to Blevins. Blevins comes through the middle, throws up a shot that looked like he got hit in the chin, and Gomez steals it back, and his shot won't go in. Let's see here. Lost my spot on my sheet here. Anyway, so Roy Ball with the ball in his hands, kicks it over cross side. They get it back to him. Roy Ball at the top of the key, crosses over between his legs, throws it out to another Roy Ball. How many Roy Balls we got? We got 2 Roy Balls on the list. Always look down. There's Eldridge out there, Roy Ball. Roy Ball backing up. He's trying to get some space, thinks he can go one-on-one with Blevins. Thought about the crossover and then steps back. Now he goes between his legs, attacks through the middle. Number 10 is another Roy Ball. He throws up a shot. It won't go. And then the rebound and the putback by Cy Draper. That's 5 points for Draper. Thompson with the ball now, brings it across the timeline. He's guarded by Michael. Michael 0. Well, that was a foul, no call. Thompson with it, pulls for 3. His 3 won't go, rattles off the rim. Big rebound there for Melrose, and here they come back the other way. Scores 4-5. There was a double clutch, double pump into the paint, no good, and a kick out for Michael. His shot won't go. Billy Blevins grabs the rebound, and here comes Blevins pushing through traffic. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson crosses over, top of the key, kicks it out to Garcia. Garcia going to reset him. He's asking for that high pick there. They've got a mouse in the house down low. Let's see if they can recognize it. Garcia kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez is going to knock down a 3 in the corner. And I believe that's 2-3 Gomez. That was Luis Gomez.
Makes the score Cardinal 7. Melrose 5.
Yep. So Melrose with it now out on the left side. That's Michael. He's looking for somewhere. He skips it cross court to Roy Ball. Roy Ball drops it down into the corner. and it comes back to him. He's guarded by Garcia. He's going to cross over, runs through the middle, throws up a pass into the corner to Eldridge, which ricochets off the side of the backboard, and then you got a tie-up down low after the Garcia rebound. It's going to be Eunice ball, it looks like. So Melrose now rotating up. Looks like they're going to put on the full court pressure here. So we get it into Gomez. Gomez back to Thompson. They're going to clear everybody out and just let Thompson bring it up. Thompson's fast. He runs right by Michael. They kick it back up to Gomez, over to Garcia. Gomez telling him, I'll set you a pick here. They get it over to Thompson. Thompson thought about the deep three, comes off the pick. Now he's going to attack through the middle, throws up a floater. That's a good-looking shot. It didn't go in. It's 7-5. Here comes Melrose running the other way. Michael going to attack. He throws up a shot, partially blocked by Blevins. And Gomez has that rebound, and Eunice quickly back the other direction. Gomez shot is up and no good, and that'll be on Draper. He seems to kind of be the heartbeat of this Melrose team in what little bit we've seen him play so far. So if we can get him in foul trouble, it'd be good for the Cardinals. That's his first.
He's a big one.
Yeah, he's one of them young men that you look at and go, yeah, that guy's he's a grown man in high school.
Yeah.
He's a big,
athletic,
muscular. Yeah, that one there's not very small either.
That must be his.
That's Urey, Dathan Urey.
Big fellas.
Yep. So here comes the next free throw. It goes in. Did he make both of those?
He's made one.
Made one. All right, so that's 3 points for Jorge Gomez, 1:50 on the clock. Here goes the attack by Roybal, kicks out to Michael. Michael going to dribble drive, throws up a shot, and it rattles in. 4-2, that's his first 2 points of the ball game. Michael Cardenita. 1:30 on the clock, 8-7 is the score. Eunice leads by 1. Eunice going to throw that. Oh, no, they don't. Almost threw it away. And Garcia runs out there and saves it for them. They get it cross court to Gomez. Gomez thought about the three. They're trying to get it down low to Blevins as he's got a person that's about 5-6 inches shorter than him down guarding him on the baseline. Garcia kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez dribbles up. Then he's going to go backdoor on a nice cut, and that was a beautiful pass by Luis Gomez.
That'd been a good time for a dunk right there.
Yes, it was. And Ashton Thompson lays it in for 2. That's his first points of the ball game. 10-7. Eunice leads by 3. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Melrose with the ball in Roybal's hands out there on the right wing. Trying to get the offense moving. He doesn't like what he sees, so he kicks it back up top to 33. That's Odom. Odom loses control of the ball and then slid head first into that old school Joe Langston gymnasium concrete wall, and it sounded like the whole building shook when he went head first into it, and he just pops right back up. He's like, man, I've been milking cows and baling hay my whole life. I'm good.
He may be hard-headed like me.
Man, he hit the wall hard. It rattled the whole building.
He slid right into it.
35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Eunice leads 10-7. Thompson with the ball, crosses over, attacks the middle, kicks it out to Garcia, who's going to shoot for 3. And Kevin Garcia picks up a big 3 off the Ashton Thompson assist. Garcia don't shoot much from out there, but when he does, he shoots at a high percentage. Melrose with the ball, swinging it cross court to Michael. Michael in the left corner. Cross court skip pass. Oh, and there was a beautiful shot, but it's no good. And here comes Gomez running the other way. Gomez going to spot up, throws up a 3, and it wouldn't go.
Oh, it was awful close, wasn't it?
And at the end of quarter number 1, Eunice leads 13-7 over Melrose.
Shout out to our sponsors right quick. Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, the Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. I want to just give a shout out to some of our Melrose folks that might be joining. Had one of the fans come over here and ask how to get to the broadcast. So I told her, you know, we do the best we can, but we are from Eunice, so we try to be nice.
Yeah, we might be a little biased, but we'll definitely try to get you some coverage and allow you to watch the game for free. For those of you in Melrose, you know, my mom's side of the family is all originally from there. My mom graduated high school right here in Eunice, but all of her family, including my all my grandparents on that side, they're all originally from Melrose. So pretty interesting. All the Newmans and Dunlaps up that way. Last year before last, I was traveling through there, walked through the cemetery, and was FaceTiming my mom and my aunts, and they were showing me, telling me, oh yeah, that's your uncle so-and-so and this and that. So that's where a bunch of my mom's family's from, is from Melrose. So anyway, with that said, here we go. Starting quarter number 2. Eunice leads 13-7. Melrose with the ball. They get it up top to Michael. He's got it. He crosses over. He kicks it out to Roy Ball. Roy Ball going to cross over, and now he's going to try to attack Thompson. He steps through and does a really nice job of laying that ball in to the basket for 2 points for Josiah Roy Ball. Thompson now with it, comes off the pick, drops it down low to Gomez. Gomez had his shot blocked by Michael, and then Michael had something to say to Gomez about it afterwards. So anyway, so they throw it all the way up top to Thompson. Thompson now with it at the timeline. Blevins sets a little pick. They're going to switch on him. Blevins crosses over, attacks to the basket, floats one through the paint. It won't go. Still battling for it. And now they throw it up court to Michael. Here comes Michael on the tack. And they're, oh.
He had roots. He was growing roots.
Man. Yeah, no. That's a charge. Pointing it back the other direction.
Coach McBee is questioning him about that.
Yeah. Yeah, all you got to be in to take the charge is a legal guarding position. A lot of people say, oh, you got to have your feet set or this and that. No, you don't. You just have to be in a legal guarding position. So anyway, there's the free throw there. I'm going to give it to Draper because I was worried about the foul and forgot to pay attention to who it was. But anyway, it's 13-12. Here comes Garcia through the paint, spins around, kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez going to come off the dribble, throws a shot up. It won't go. And a big rebound there by Dathan Urey of Melrose. So quickly back the other way. Now Roy Ball's going to reset the offense up at the top of the timeline. So, and now we're going to have a timeout, Melrose. And so I was trying to pay attention to what was going on there. I thought the Melrose coach and the official were having some words, but apparently not. 13-12 is the score here. We're early in the second.
Hey, Parker Energy Services, BT8 Service and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC.
During that timeout, I heard them playing a little music from Jeopardy. I like that kind of stuff. I just wish we did it more often. I hate quiet gyms and for a game where you can hear the coach down there hollering at kids or somebody up in the bleachers saying, I like noise.
We don't need to hear all them coaches.
Yeah, exactly.
The coach probably don't want us to hear what he has to say.
And I guarantee you that's right. So here comes Michael out on the left wing, skips it back up top, and then they drop it into Draper. Draper almost had it taken away from behind by Garcia. Melrose gets it back to Draper. He's going to pump through, goes up. His shot is up, no good. Rebound by Luis Gomez. That's his 4th rebound of the game. Thompson now with it. Coach screaming for him to give it to him. Gomez picks it up at the top of the key, throws up a 3. It won't go. And Draper was dragging Gomez by the waist. There's a shot that's up, no good. Luis Gomez with the rebound. So they call Michael Carnita. Thought that was meat.
His first foul.
What's some carnita? Ain't that meat? Carnita.
I say Carnegie's out on I like that.
So anyway,
I don't know a whole lot about it.
5:45 here in the first half. 13-12 is the score. Eunice leads by 1. Gomez with the ball right at the top of the key. Gets it over to younger brother Luis Gomez, who gives it over to Thompson. Then they hand it back off. Thompson for three, it won't go. And I tell you, the last couple of weeks, he's been knocking those down. He's missed a few here early. You don't see that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
he's been knocking them.
He's
yes.
been very hot last
Shoot,
couple of
one
games.
game the other day had 6 threes in the first quarter. So Melrose with the ball. They attack through the middle. Garcia gets run over. A long shot is up, no good. Ends up in the hands of Roy Ball, who runs through the middle and double clutches, lays it off the glass. That's 4 points for Josiah Roy Ball.
They take a 1-point lead, 14 to 13.
Maybe their first lead of the ball game here. Eunice brings it up over to the left side, throws it down low to Gomez, gets deflected off his hands, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Cardinals.
I'll bet you that the Outlaw Grill folks could tell us about that meat we were talking about a while ago.
Carnita?
Yeah.
I bet you my wife could tell you.
Yeah.
4:45. They swing it over to Draper. They get it into the hands of Michael. He attacks, kicks it out to Roy Ball for an open three in the corner. And Josiah Roy Ball leads all scorers here. So Melrose now takes a 17-13 lead after the first quarter adjustments. Blevins with a long one, and he knocks it down. Billy Blevins, the gunslinger, the outlaw, Billy the Kid, drops it in for three.
Yeah, we need to get him hot today.
That's right, 16-17. Eunice trails by 1. Here goes Roy Ball. He throws up a shot. It is no good, but the whistle blows, and they're going to call a foul on, I think they said number 3, which would be Garcia. Right. That's his second. That hurts the Cardinals. So that'll send Josiah Roy Ball to the free throw line for Melrose. He's going to step up. They hand him the ball. 4:06 remaining here in the first half. His first shot is up, and it's right off the back of the rim and no good. So he'll get another opportunity here. So ref telling him one shot. They hand him the ball back. He takes a couple dribbles, maybe 3. Looks up there. His shot is up, and it is good this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 points already for Josiah Roy Ball. Maddox Mata brings it across the timeline. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's a 2-point ball game. Eunice trails by 2. So they're going to call a foul on number 10. That's Josh Roy Ball. That's one of the Roy Balls on this team. Not the one that's making all the points, but just looking at them, I would say definitely related. They throw it all the way up to Michael, who's going to run an attack, and Thompson blocks the shot. They're going to call him for the foul. I believe that's going to be his first.
I don't know if they called a foul. I think they just.
Oh, they didn't? Okay. All right. I like it.
I think it was all ball.
So
they just laid the ball
Melrose
down.
trying to get it in. They did. They throw it into the corner to Michael. He drops it in, and Gomez steals it. I think that's Luis Gomez. So, yeah, that's Luis Gomez who had that steal. Blevins with the ball. Comes off the pick, splits the defense, kicks it over to Mata. Mata comes off the dribble, throws up a shot. What? So they're going to call a technical foul on Billy Blevins. Looked like Blevins and somebody from Melrose were having words, and the official called Blevins for a technical.
Should have been a double technical then.
So that's going to be Blevins' second foul. So I don't think the officials have a clue what they're.
Oh, it's on red.
Well, so what they've done is they called the foul on the shot on Mata. Then they called a technical foul on Eunice. So he'll shoot his shots here. Mata makes the first. So he'll get to shoot 2 here, and then they'll go to the other end and do the technical foul.
I got you.
So Mata makes them both. Good job there for Maddox.
Tied it up
And
at
now
18.
they'll go to the other end and they'll shoot the technical fouls.
And they'll have the ball back.
So, yeah, so what happens like that is they call the foul on this end, so we'll shoot ours. Now the technical will go to the other end, and they'll shoot the technical free throws, and then Melrose will get the ball back after this free throws.
Well, the game is tied at 18.
Yes. So there's the free throw from Draper, and he'll get one more, and then Melrose will get the ball back because of the technical.
Right.
So he misses the second, and then they'll throw the ball in on the side. It'll be Melrose ball here. 18-19 is the score. 3:28 remaining in the first half.
Not sure what the technical was for.
I'm not either. They went over and talked to Coach McBee about it, though, and he didn't do any jumping jacks or somersaults, so I'm assuming he must have agreed with it. So they get the ball into Draper, guarded by Blevins. They kick it out into the corner to Michael. Michael comes off the left dribble, dribbles once, puts it on the floor. Ball gets thrown around, ends up into the hands of Michael, and now he's going to flip it back cross court into the hands of Yuri, whose shot was blocked by Blevins, and then they're going to have a foul. Thompson got the rebound, and then they got, and then once he was kicking it out, there was a foul. So anyway.
That's 2 on number 10. Yeah. That's the
other Roy ball.
Other Roy ball.
So here comes Eunice back the other way. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. They get the ball into the hands of Blevins. Blevins closely guarded by Dreary. He goes around him, throws up a shot. No, and that's 3 on him.
Mercy.
Yeah.
That was probably less of a charge than the other one on the other end a while ago.
Yeah, and that's foul number 3 on Blevins. Once again, not sure what game he was watching there. So here we go. Melrose to throw it in. 2:40 on the clock. 18-19 is the score. They throw it down low. Gomez in there along with Blevins guarding closely. Blevins ends up on Michael. Michael skips it cross court and ends up in the hands of Roy ball. They rotate it back up top to Dreary, over all the way to the left side. I thought that was a travel. Ends up in the hands of Draper, who shoots a deep 3, and he rattles it in off the glass. The whole building shook, but he picks up 3. That's 10 points now for Draper of Melrose. Gomez with it. He's going to shoot one from deep. It won't go. Blevins with a beautiful rebound, but his putback won't go. Blevins also got to keep in mind that he's got a few fouls here. You don't want to pick up another one, and they're crashing for those rebounds. And then Melrose throws that ball over toward the junior high, right out the door in the back. And that'll be a turnover on Melrose. So 1:50 on the clock, 18-22 is the score. Eunice brings it across the timeline. They get it into Gomez. They give it back to Thompson. He's going to step back. His shot won't go, but Luis Gomez gets the rebound. That's his 5th of the game. They get it over into the hands of Thompson, back over to Gomez. Calvillo cuts through. Calvillo, oh man, Melrose crowd wanted to travel, no call. Gomez has it at the top of the key.
And for us, we say good, no call.
Yeah, Thompson pulls for 3. It goes off the glass, rattles out, won't go in. Melrose with the rebound, and here they come back the other way. It's Roy ball. Crosses over between his legs, behind his back, drops through the middle to Draper, and then a shot is thrown up and no good, and that's Jorge Gomez. I believe it's going to be his 2nd.
Yeah. That'll put him 24 back on the line.
So 1:04 remaining here in the first half, 18-22. Eunice trails by 4. Side Draper will go to the free throw line. He's made a few there at the line already. He makes the first. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points for him so far here in this first half. Got a substitution on the floor. Melanson comes in. One of the Gomez's goes out. Roy ball goes out, and Michael comes in for Melrose. The next free throw is up and good by Draper. I believe that's 12 points for him, and Melrose is going to sub. So 1:04 on the clock, 18-24. Eunice trails by 6. Thompson with the ball up near the top of the key. Thought about attacking, kicks it over to Melanson. Melanson to Gomez. Gomez dribbles out, crosses over, backs up. Now he picks up his dribble. Kind of was in a bind for a minute. Melanson attacks off the dribble. Ball gets rattled around, and they're going to call that ball out on Melrose. So Eunice will have the ball. 44 seconds to go here in the first half. 18-24. They get it in. Thompson spins around, looking to find some space. Throws up a reverse layup. I thought he got a hit. Should have been an and one. 20-24 off the Thompson reverse layup with a little English off the glass. Ball ends up in the hands of number 33. That's Odom, and now it's on the floor, and Thompson comes away with the steal, and then they steal it back, and then they lay it in for 2. That's Michael. He gets number 4 as far as his points go. 20-26, 10 seconds to go. Thompson kicks out into the hands of Melanson. One-hander into the left side, and a shot is up and in.
At the buzzer.
By Hyan Castro. So at the end of the first half, it's Eunice 22, Melrose 26. Eunice trails by 4.
All right. We're going to go over to our...
Yeah, we'll just send it back over for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the second half.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, Go Cardinals!
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, Go Eunice Cardinals!
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We're here live at legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium as your Eunice Cardinals are hosting the number 3 ranked 1A team in the state in Melrose. Eunice trails by 4 points After the first half, we're about a minute and a half away from starting off the second half. Give you some rundown on some stats for the Cardinals. I have Ashton Thompson at 4 points, Kevin Garcia at 5. He's also got 3 rebounds and an assist. Maddox Mata has 2, Hyan Castro with 2. And let's see, yeah, that's right. Billy Blevins with 3, Luis Gomez with 3, Jorge Gomez with 3. And over on the other side, Luis Gomez also has 5 rebounds. He leads the team in rebounds in the first half. Over on the other side, Michael Cardenita has 4 points. Josiah Roybal has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. So Roybal with 8. And then I've got Cy Draper at, looks like 12 points as he leads their team in scoring. So with that said, getting ready to start the second half here. We've got a 22-26 ball game. And the Eunice Cardinals starting to send a few out there onto the court. So Billy Blevins back out there, both Gomez's, Garcia, and Thompson. So that is the starting 5. Blevins had to set out a little bit in that first half as he picked up couple of fouls and then a technical foul. We never did figure out what that was for. Chloe says she thinks he said something to either the official or to a player is what she was told. So I'm going to use that rumor mill.
Yeah.
I'm good at passing on rumors. Here we go.
You
Blevins with the ball, steps
source
back.
there.
I thought he was going to shoot the 3. He then kicks it over to Garcia. Garcia did almost the same thing. The ball ends up in the hands of Gomez. Gomez going to rip through an attack. Kicks it over to Garcia after the dribble drive. Garcia's going to pick it up, dribble up through the middle, gets over to the top of the key, crosses over, heads to the rim, kicks it out to Luis Gomez, whose shot is up no good, and Michael comes away with the rebound. He gets it over to Roybal. They're going to bring it across the timeline. Melrose plays a fairly fast-paced game once they get up and moving. Michael with it, comes off the big screen by Draper there at the top of the key, and then they kick the ball into the hands of Roybal, whose long 3 is up no good. Gomez does a really good job of not only grabbing the rebound, but then ripping through as they were trying to snatch it from him. Garcia with a little turn fade away. It won't go, but he's in there for the rebound, and then he kicks it out. So that's 4 rebounds, and then a 3 I missed. Who made that
Thompson.
3? Thompson. Ashton Thompson for
Light that
3.
fire there.
I looked down. I got my stat sheet in front of me, so I looked down and I couldn't find Gomez. Oh, they're going to call a travel on Melrose. That'll give the ball back to Eunice.
I was afraid of a foul there.
I looked down trying to mark Luis Gomez for a rebound, and when I looked back up, everybody was screaming and hollering, and the refs were standing with both arms up as a three-pointer was
Who
made.
made a 3-pointer? Well, that's Ashton. Get it rolling here.
Thompson over to the right side. We were talking at halftime, Charlie and I were saying we just really haven't had the three-point shooting that we've had the last several games in this game. Even though we've made some, that we just hadn't been able to get a run going.
Well, for example, Ashton had 6 in the first quarter in Tatum.
Yes. Luis Gomez, well, and Billy Blevins had 9 in a game earlier this year. So, I mean, like I said, we just hadn't been able to get it going. Luis Gomez goes to the free throw line. His first free throw hits the back of the rim and bounces out. He's got 3 points. He's got 5 rebounds, a steal, and an assist here in this game so far as well. His next free throw is up, and it goes in. That's 4 points for Luis. 26-26 is the score. Melrose with the ball. That's Roybal. He gets it over to Dreary. Dreary back over to Eldridge, who attacks off the dribble in amongst the trees, and he lays it in. Not a very big fella, but he went right into the meat of the teeth of the post players and laid it in. Garcia with it out on the right wing for Eunice. He's going to cross over, starts to attack, then he's going to try to get it over to Blevins, and he does. Blevins under a lot of pressure, dribbles through the middle, lays a nice shot up off the glass. It wouldn't go, but he's got a Gomez there. That's Luis for a rebound and a putback. That's 6 rebounds for Luis Gomez to go along with 6 points. Melrose with the ball. They get it down to Draper. He throws it back out to Eldridge. Now they attack. Oh, man. So they call Garcia. Is that 3 on him?
3 on him.
See what pops up. I think that's going to be 3 on him. Anyway, they never have the scores table, and now they're going to call, and I think that'll be 4 on him if they call it on. It is. Oh, no.
Coach is out there negotiating.
So that would have been huge because that would have been 4 fouls.
That was a good negotiation.
Yeah, so they called the first one on Thompson, which I don't think it was his, but that's okay. It works out good for us. That's his first. And then they give the second one to Garcia, which will be his third. So that one's up and in by Josh Royball, and he'll have another. There's going to be a sub as Garcia comes out and Hyan Castro comes in for the Cardinals. Next free throw's up. It's not going to be any good, but Draper down there ripped that rebound away and lays it in. Thompson with it, kicks it out to Blevins. Blevins thought about the 3 again, comes off the screen, gets it to Gomez. Gomez going to dribble over to that right side, gets stopped there by Draper, kicks it out to brother Gomez. Blevins was trying to post up down low. Thompson drives through, kicks a pass over to Gomez. It gets deflected out of bounds. 31-28. Eunice trails by 3. Blevins with the ball in the left wing. He gets it in and he got hammered. No call, and he just got hammered again. And now they call it on the second or third push.
Yeah. That's one 3 for 1 deal.
Yeah, he got 3 fouls right there on the first call. The Eunice faithful over there screaming and hollering. So that's 2 fouls on Draper. Eunice to throw it in. Castro gets it over to Blevins. He throws it down low to Gomez, who spins around and lays it in. Nice assist there by Blevins, and a nice dropping it in there by Gomez. That's 8 points for Luis. Michael going to attack the middle. Who are they going to call for that?
I don't know, but you're going to call something. You're going to blow that whistle.
32. So they call it on 32. Is that 3 on him?
I think that might be 3. Yep.
It is.
3 on him.
That's Jorge Gomez. They call that one on. That'll send Michael to the free throw line, and his free throw is no good. Yeah, Charlie always says the ball don't lie on that sort of situation, so that means that wasn't a foul. Calvillo comes running in. They're going to sub Jorge Gomez out. Gomez for the season, Jorge that is, has been extremely big part of this Eunice Cardinal team. It definitely hurts with him coming out.
Yeah, don't need him riding that wood over there.
Yep. So that next free throw is made there by Michael. And here comes Eunice quickly back the other way. They get the ball into Calvillo. He's going to run in through the middle and throws up a little reverse layup. Wouldn't go in. Ends up deflected. Melrose throws it down the floor. And if they call that on Blevins, that'll be number 4 on him.
23.
23, so they call that on Luis Gomez. It's going to be his first.
That's better than 20.
So the official and McBee are over here having a discussion, and that one goes in.
35-30, Melrose.
5-point ball game. Eunice trails by 5. 4:11 remaining here in quarter number 3. Blevins with it, dribbles through, steps back. Now he gets it into Calvillo. Calvillo's goes up strong, and it won't go. Man, I thought he had a great move there, just couldn't finish. Under 4 minutes to go, and they skip it down the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
And Calvillo, they're going to call him for the foul, and that's going to send Eldridge to the free throw line.
Got some fans over on our home team side wanting no foul.
Yeah.
The ones over here saying good call.
Yeah, well, I heard the coach, the Eunice coach, and the official there that made that call having some exchange of words as well.
All don't lie, though. All I can say. Not saying anybody else lies. I'm just saying the ball does.
Eldridge's next free throw's up, and it is good. So Eunice coming back the other way, trailing by 6 now, 3:45 here in quarter number 3. Blevins faked the pick, and then he gets ran into. And so he pump faked, and when he pump faked.
So is that a shot foul, or is that a?
If he had, as he got
Release
hit,
the ball?
thrown it, then yes. Since he held it, no. That's 2 fouls on Michael Cardenita. So Blevins with the ball, drops it over to Thompson. Thompson crosses over, attacks up the middle, then kicks it over to Gomez on the wing. Back to Blevins. Blevins going to shoot a deep one. It won't go. And that rebound is by Josiah Roybal. He's got 8 points on the game. He's going to attack. And he ducks his shoulder. That's the other Roybal. He threw a shoulder into Calvillo.
3 on him, maybe 4. Number 10. 3 on it.
Yeah, so 3 on him. He comes out. And so Eunice to throw it in. Gomez throws it over to Thompson. Thompson starts dribbling about half court. 3:15 to go, 30-36. Trying to get it down low, I believe, to Gomez. They do. They get it into him. He fakes the shot and then kicks it out to Blevins. Blevins going to come off the dribble, throws it out, and if he throws that shot at the basket, he goes to the free throw line. Same on that three-pointer a while ago. So instead, they're going to call it on the floor as he kicked out the pass.
That's 3 on number 2.
So they get it into Calvillo. Calvillo goes up strong. Oh, and they're going to call Calvillo with the foul. Yep. So that's 2 quick ones on Calvillo as he just got in the game as the other Gomez got in some foul trouble. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third, 30-36. Roybal with the ball. Kicks it cross court into the hands of 3-3. Oh, and they're going to call the charge on 33. That's Odom.
Now the fans on our side over there are happy, and these
ones over here screaming. Yeah.
Somebody's always mad, and the other one's always happy. I don't know.
And that's why I say, and I talk a lot of mess for sure, but I also know that's not an easy job.
No.
So Thompson steps back. His 3 rattles in, won't go. Oh, and Gomez rebound and put back. Oh, and Gomez Calvillo gets in there and throws Draper to the ground. So they're going to call him for the foul. That's number 3. That's 3 fouls on Calvillo in like the last 2 minutes.
I thought it was going to be a tie-up, but it turned out to be a foul.
Yeah, and we're already in the 1-and-1, and we're not. We're just over halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of free throw shooting the rest of the game here.
Yep. So Draper heads to the free throw line, 2:29 on the clock. His free throw's no good, but Eldridge going to grab the rebound. Ball gets deflected out of the hands, back in the hands of Odom. He kicks it over to Eldridge. Eldridge going to run through the middle, and that's a charge. And so that'll be a turnover on Melrose.
I think they're just trying to drive up the middle and hope for a foul.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yep. That's 4 fouls on that young man. And so he comes out. We're in the third quarter. There's a couple of people on each team that have 3 or 4 fouls already, and we're in the third. So they get the ball down low to Calvillo. He's going to back it in. Then he kicks it out to Thompson for an open 3. It rattled around, wouldn't go in. It just hadn't been our night from behind the three-point line. Here comes Michael, and he lays it in for 2. That's 7 points for him. Here comes Blevins attacking off the dribble, and he lays it in for 2. Quickly, Eunice back the other way. That's 5 points for Billy Blevins. 1:40 to go here in the third. 32-38. They get it over to Michael on the left wing. He steps back, misses the shot. A rebound and a putback by 3-3. That's Odom. That's his first 2 points of the ball game. Thompson comes off the pick, then kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez steps through, kicks it over to Castro with Blevins in the corner. Blevins looking for a pick, crosses over. Ball ends up back in Blevins' hands, and then he gets it out to Thompson.
A lot of bumping and pushing out there.
Yeah. Yeah, so Castro steps through, floats the ball over toward Blevins, ends up in the hands of Draper, and here goes Draper running on the attack. He's going to step through. Look like a little Euro action. And if that's on Calvillo, he's got 4 fouls here in 2 or 3 minutes of action. Hey, that it is. That's 4 fouls.
He just got here.
Yeah. Wow. So that's the 4th foul on Calvillo. He's only been in the game about 3 minutes, and that's already the 4th foul they've called on him.
Well, that one, the ball didn't lie. So it don't matter. He still got the foul, right?
Yeah. So Draper misses that one. He had missed his last 1-and-1 as well. And there's that one, and it won't go.
Eunice ball.
And Calvillo was in there battling again. Could have probably picked up 4 right there. But the problem is you got Gomez, I think, that's got at least 3, maybe 4. And so you got him setting out, trying to save him for the 4th. So Thompson brings it across the timeline. Comes off the pick. Thought about the step back. Now he comes off the pick again. You got to be careful with Calvillo. Calvillo is going to fake the handoff to Blevins, gets it over to Castro. Castro steps through. He throws up a
nice.
Man, I don't even know what that was, but it went in, and we'll take it.
It was a basket.
34-40, 20 seconds to go. Behind the back, Castro's out guarding the ball. They drop it down low, and they're going to call Luis Gomez on the and 1. And that was number 30, Nash Martin. And that puts them up 8, and the Melrose crowd goes crazy over that one. So I'm assuming this young man must not get to the, he must not score a lot of points because.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, because when you see that kind of reaction, you're like, ooh. So it's a 9-point ball game. He makes the old-fashioned 3-point play. 10 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Thompson pulls. His shot won't go. Oh, man, Calvillo, a little scary.
Chop that.
They throw the ball down low. A shot is up, and that is that same young man who gets another basket. And just like that, the Cardinals trail
by 11. Whew.
34-45 is the score here at the end of 3.
Shout out to our sponsors here. We got Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber.
Another shout out to our cheerleading team that went to Clovis today in their competition. They got first place in 2 different categories, and I'm not a professional on what categories they are, but my understanding is one was like cheer and the other one was like music, dance type of deal. So anyway, shout out to them. Awesome job. Proud of those young ladies as well as those cheerleading sponsors for doing their thing. So Eunice now trails by 11. And so they've put Jorge Gomez back in the game. Looks like the starters for Eunice back on the floor. A little foul trouble has kind of been tough on them. Melrose with the ball. That's Dreary. He gets the ball into the hands of Odom. Odom takes a 3. It's no good. And then Gomez had the rebound, had it taken away. And then Garcia comes away with that rebound. So here we go. They get it back to Garcia, resetting it. 7:35. They get it down to Gomez. Gomez going to have it knocked away by Michael.
He thought he was going to get that ball.
Yeah. So they get the ball into the hands of Garcia up top. Back over to Thompson. Thompson looking down low. They're trying to exploit the mismatch, the height mismatch down low. Blevins going to shoot for 3, and he makes that one. That is 8 points for Billy Blevins. It's an 8-point ball game, 37-45. Roy Ball, guarded by Garcia, kicks it over to Odom, and now it ends up in the hands of Michael up top. Michael gonna step through. He throws up a off the glass shot. So that's 2, 4, 6. That's 9 points for him. I'm sorry, I put that on the wrong. I got to fix that one. Anyway, Gomez with the little mid-range, and he gets it in.
Brings it back to an 8-point game.
Yeah, trying to keep up with my stats here. 6:40 to go. Michael with the ball in the left corner, guarded by Thompson, throws it up top to Odom. Odom crosses over, goes right back to Michael. He's going to step back. His shot is up, no good. Thompson with the rebound, his second of the ball game, floats it ahead to Garcia. Garcia trying to figure out a way to get it cross court to Blevins. Now he's going to back out and reset. Comes through the middle, kicks it over to Gomez. Gomez going to pull the mid-range. His shot won't go. Drury with the rebound for Melrose. Melrose on the attack now. Ball was on the floor for just a second, but he picked it back up, and then they float it back up top. Melrose saying run some clock, take some time. Roy Ball with it over to Drury. He's going to pull from deep. It won't go. Billy Blevins with the rebound, and here he comes. So, man. Blevins gets rolled up on. And Blevins slow getting up.
I think he got rolled. They rolled over his shoulder. I hear I'm over there in the stand.
Yeah, Blevins still down on the ground. He's holding his right shoulder.
Amazing, none of the fans on the Melrose side clapped when he got up.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Kind of different.
So 5:47 remaining here in this ball game. So got a timeout on the floor after all that. Quite a discussion going on. And with that said, 39-47, Eunice trails by 8.
Give another little shout out to our sponsors while they will sort things out.
Yep.
Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, Outlaw Grill, BT8 Services and Rental, NMR Pipeline LLC, and Parker Energy Services.
So, with that said, we've got 5:47 remaining here in the ball game. Eunice trails by 8. It's going to be Eunice ball on the baseline. And so here goes Eunice to throw the ball in. Struggling to get it in. They do get it into Thompson up top. Thompson over to Garcia. Garcia coming off the little double pick action there. They're going to get it back to Thompson. It gets deflected away. Thompson in there battling. And, man, bodies laying everywhere, sliding everywhere. Thompson gets rolled up on. He's grabbing like at his fingers or wrist.
It's been a tough ball game.
Yes, it has.
That's what I worry about, him getting hurt in one of these non-district games. You know?
Yeah, I concur. 5:30 to go here in the fourth. Garcia with it now. Crosses over, pulls back. Looking for some place to go with it. They get it over into the hands of Thompson. Thompson drops it to Gomez. Gomez runs through to the other Gomez. The shot is up and no good. Dreer with the rebound for Melrose. And here comes Roy Ball with it. Roy Ball going to reset. Melrose staff telling them run some clock. So they drop it down low. It's picked up by Thompson. Thompson on the steal, but now he's going to pull it back. Some of the Eunice fans screaming go. Blevins comes off the pick. He's going to shoot for deep. His three won't go. Rebound by Melrose, and here comes Melrose. So Roy Ball guarded by Garcia, kicks it over to Drury, guarded by Thompson. Eldridge over to 10, which is the other Roy ball. Here comes the dribble attack. They throw it down low to Draper, and he lays it in for 2.
10-point ball game, 39-49.
That's 16 points for Cy Draper of Melrose. Garcia dribbles through, thought about pulling up, didn't, then kicks it over. It ends up in the hands of Blevins. Blevins has it taken away, and here comes, they're going to call Blevins for the foul. I think that'll be, is that 4 on him?
I think that'll be 4.
So, yeah, that'll be 4 fouls on Billy Blevins now. That'll send Eldridge to the free throw line. His first shot is up and good.
4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game.
Yep, it's an 11-point game. Eunice trails by 11, almost halfway through this quarter. That's 8 points for Braden Eldridge of Melrose. They kick it out to the corner. Shot is up by Gomez for 3, and it's no good. And Melrose with the rebound, and here we go. Melrose people screaming, pull it back and set up the offense. So here comes Roy Ball. He throws up a shot off the glass and in. I think that's 10 points for him. Blevins down to Gomez. Quickly back the other way. They kick it back out to Thompson. He's going to shoot for 3. It won't go. We've just struggled out there shooting today.
Yeah.
And, you give credit where credit is due, but most of those struggles are not defensive struggles. It's spot-up shots like that. There's no defense within 6 feet of him. And, Thompson and Blevins for sure usually knock those down. They've struggled a little bit today.
He's not getting that sweet spot.
But that happens. You look at the best shooters in the world, somebody like Steph Curry. He has games where he shoots fantastic and games where he don't.
Have them droughts. And
Thompson with the rebound, kicks it ahead to Garcia. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. They get it to Blevins. Blevins for 3. It rattled all the way around but didn't go in, and here comes Melrose back the other way quickly. Some Melrose fans screaming to run some clock.
They slow it down.
They throw it down low to Draper. He's going to run right over Gomez and lays it in for 2.
Gomez looking for a little foul action on that one, so he ran over me.
That's 18 points for Draper as Eunice now trails by 16. Eunice needs to keep it close. Don't want to give them that full 20. There's you go. There's Thompson with a 3.
Now they're going to slow it down a little bit.
Yep. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Melrose now going to spread the offense, or at least they were. Now they kick it over to Drury. Back over to Eldridge. And then a steal by Thompson. Thompson going to attack through the middle. He throws up a little running floater. It won't go. Blevins with the rebound, and he lays it in for 2. Billy Blevins now with 2 more points. I believe that's 10 for him.
It's an 11-point game.
Yep, and the Melrose faithful screaming now to run the clock and slow down. Yep.
1:41 left.
So they throw it out. Roy Ball back up to Eldridge. Garcia with the steal. He's going to attack the middle, and he throws it in. He's going to get the and one. Garcia with 2 and the and one.
And the fans on this side over here are frustrated.
Yep. So it's now a 9-point ball game. I never saw the fouls pop up on the board.
There we go.
There it is. That was 5 on him. So that put him out of the ball game. That free throw's no good. Drury with the rebound. Coach McBee trying to get his team up here in the full court pressure. And Blevins comes running through and knocks the ball away, but it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Melrose ball on the side, and Melrose coach wants to talk about it. He doesn't like this.
It's kind of getting out of hand here.
Yep. Eunice trying to get back in the ball game, trail by single digits, 1:22 remaining in the game.
Okay. Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, and Redbird Gas. Thanks to all those sponsors making all this possible, all this action.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting day of hoops here on a Saturday in the middle of district or late in the season.
Right in the middle.
Non-district ball game on a back-to-back night. Had district game last night. Turn around and play the next day.
And then we got another one Tuesday, tough one.
Yes. So anyway, 1:22 on the clock, 46-55. Melrose to throw it in. They get it in. I would be extremely surprised if you don't just see a big game of keep away here. And Ashton Thompson hustling for the steal. And it gets deflected out of bounds. So Melrose will have a chance to throw it in down under their basket. Here goes the little screen play, running it through the back. There's the ball's thrown up into the top. It hits Blevins in the back as he he double dribbled. Yep.
I apologize, folks. I got caught up in the game and I forgot to move the camera that time.
And so Eunice is going to take a timeout with 1:10 on the clock. Eunice trails by 9, and they're going to get the ball back.
These sponsors are getting a lot of shout outs in the second half. A lot of timeouts.
A lot of timeouts, a lot of breaks.
Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BT8 Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Service. I know Parkers are probably at the lake out there. Not sure if they're listening or if they're fishing, but
Who's that?
the Parkers.
Is that not them up in the
Oh,
top?
they up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, I think I see him way up there in the top.
I could have swore Brett told me they were going to the lake.
Yeah, I think he's up there with his
Yeah.
arms crossed.
Well, I was going to show a picture of him, but the basket is right in the middle of my good shot there. So
That's
anyway,
probably the closest he's ever been to flying through a basket.
telling you, he looked like he could dunk it right there.
Yeah. So here we go, Eunice to throw the ball in. They throw it into Garcia. Starting 5 for Eunice on the floor. Garcia pushing it down. One thing about it, they're going to have to do something quickly. They get it to Thompson. Blevin's going to pull for 3. His shot won't go. There's a rebound and a putback. Looked like Thompson kind of got undercutted. No call.
No call.
Eunice in the pressure, trying to apply it here. They throw it up top, ends up in the hands of Roy Ball. Now back to Draper. Just a big game of keep away. This is running that clock for sure. They get the ball into the hands of Michael. He skips it cross court, and it's going to be Eunice ball.
Yeah,
Even the Melrose fans are screaming at their players.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Blevins ends up with it.
Oh. There's a lot of contact.
Yes,
and a lot
it
of
was.
no calls.
A lot of no calls. The officials threw like the hands like this, like to say, I'm not calling that or whatever. It's
I think they're just tired and ready to go home.
ready to go home.
I am too, but I'd like to have a better chance to close this thing out with a win.
So 46-55 is the score, 17.2 seconds remaining on the board. So they'll send Roy Ball to the free throw line for Melrose.
He's going to be shooting 2. They're in a double bonus.
His first one goes in. So that's 8, 9, 10. That's 11 points for him so far this ball game, and he'll get another opportunity.
Make it a 10-point game.
Back to the line. His second one is up. It rattles around, and it goes in. And so Eunice to throw it in. Melrose in the full court pressure here. Garcia cuts through the middle. He's going to step back, drops it down to Thompson. Thompson's turnaround won't go. Melrose with the rebound, and that's going to do it as the clock is at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there goes the buzzer at the end of the ball game. It's Eunice 46, Melrose 57. Quick rundown on some numbers. Ashton Thompson with 10. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists. Kevin Garcia with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He also had 5 rebounds and an assist. Hyan Castro with 4. Maddox Mata with 2. Billy Blevins had 10. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Luis Gomez with 10. 6 rebounds, a steal, and an assist. Jorge Gomez had 3 rebounds, and a steal. Over on the other side, Michael Cardenita had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points. Braden Eldridge with 8. Josiah Royball with 12. Let's see, Josh Royball with 1. Cy Draper with 18. And Nash Martin with 5. One other one, Jackson Odom, had 2 points. So at the end of the ball game here, the Eunice Cardinals lose 46-57. They'll return to district play on Tuesday, I believe, down in Jow. And then
south.
later in the week, we'll have senior night here as we'll host Loving.
Yeah.
So the girls earlier today with the loss as well. So Eunice varsity boys and girls both pick up big losses here in district play as we get near the end of the season.
Not going to help anything with those losses.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell you, this Melrose team's tough.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, boys and girls. Melrose they've always had a basketball program. Playing Melrose throughout the years, you always know that it's going to be an uphill battle for sure.
Another quick shout out to the sponsors before we go here. Parker Energy Service, and I did get to film Brett walking out of the out of the gym. So he's here. Thanks, Brett. BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill. About time for some of that.
Yep.
Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber.
So with that said, thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We'll be back live on Tuesday in Jow for a District 4-2A battle down there. It should be a heck of a ball game. If any of the games that they've played previously have been any indication of that, it should be another good one, another barn burner down in Jow. So with that said, thank you for listening. For Charlie Fairbrush and Jelly Fairbrush, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you and good evening.
Good night,
Have a great
everybody.
weekend.